There's a show in town, it's going down. Every week we're back on solid ground. Steel toe slipping, but we're gripping. Got the tea to spill, it's always flipping. From April's scrim to Aaron's glee. Oh, this drama's just a spree. Polydrama, legal trauma. Another win, oh, that's the karma. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars. And this little piggy's breaking down. Wow! Every week we'll recap it slow. Tune in for this little piggy show. From revenge porn to felony, it's a circus, can't you see? The toe is bent, the goal is spent. His empire crumbles, all hell sent. April's playlist on repeat. Aaron's lies we can't defeat. The countdown's on, it won't take long to see this piggy squeal his song. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars. And this little piggy's breaking down. Wow! Every week we'll recap it slow. Tune in for this little piggy show. Oh, this little piggy ain't missing a thing. Just sit back, laugh, and watch the king.
Welcome to This Little Piggy, a weekly roundtable discussion about the Steel Toe Morning Show and its super cool host, Aaron M. Holt. I'm Carl from Who Are These Podcasts. With me, as always, Moody from Down Under. What's up, Moody?
Not Down Under. Down Under and a little to the right.
Down Under to the right.
Yeah.
Depending on which perspective you're coming from. Also with us, from Nobody Likes Onions, it's Bacon Bits and Pieces. What's going on?
I couldn't pick Bacon Bits out of a lineup.
There's a lot of guys. I was watching a clip on Dabbleverse Live yesterday, and there's 5 guys on the screen, and they're arguing about how no one sent the link to Luigi Greenberg. I'm like, we need more people on the screen. I don't understand how that works. Also with us today from @P Dixon on YouTube and the Dixon Levy Show, Pat Dixon is here. What's up, buddy?
Hey, thanks for having me.
So glad to have you here. Pat doesn't get around enough. I don't know if you heard my take yesterday about who's more available, Rochi or Pat Dixon. It's a debate that I've been having with people.
I'm very available, and I've tried to be consistent with that throughout my career. Availability is key.
I appreciate that. You know, that 90% of success is showing up, right?
Yeah, the rest is sitting on your ass.
Correct.
Unless he needs to drive somewhere. Am I right?
That's true. That's true. I don't have a car.
That hurts his feelings, really.
We need to look into that. We need to look into why.
Don't bring up the fact that I was born club-footed or that Pat Dixon doesn't have a car. It hurts our feelings.
I love that. My favorite thing is that Chad just got a car, so that's the only thing Kevin and him can cling to. Like, this guy doesn't even have a car.
It's like, the craziest thing.
He
goes, Pat's such a piece of shit. Anyone who likes him, I despise because he won't tell us where he lives, who he lives with, and why he doesn't own a car. He doesn't know why he's mad.
Well, I found out from Chad today that everybody on this panel's been on Steel Toe before, and now we're making fun of him, so we're hypocrites.
Is that true?
That's what he said.
I don't think
that's what Chad said, so it's got to be.
Okay.
I was on his show in 2022. If I'm under oath, I'll
Have
admit
you been on, Carl?
Yeah, I did. I did his interview show with him.
And Moody?
Nope.
Oh.
Patrick,
I legally cannot.
Oh, right.
I have screenshots of him asking me many times and me leaving him on red.
Yeah, it's interesting who he wants to have on his show and who he doesn't want to have on his show. We'll talk about that in a little bit because I was told that having a debate is gay. There's no reason to ever have a debate, but apparently sometimes it's super cool.
What happens when a man and a man love each other? They go into a room and they start debating each other.
That's correct. That is what happens. You can support this program and participate by going to supertip.gg/WATP. And I will remind people that we do have tickets on sale now for our live show in Detroit, October 2nd, WATPlive.com. Tickets are going fast. They will sell out. So if you're interested in coming and seeing us live with Dave Landau and Drew Lane and the rest of the gang, get your tickets, WATPlive.com. Let's get right into it. We have a lot to discuss. A lot of things happened this week. One of the craziest things is Aaron starts the show 3 hours late on Tuesday. And he starts up, he says, the internet's down in the whole neighborhood, and nothing I could do, so I went to the gym. And then he pays himself $290 out of the Steel Toe bank account in order to make the goal for that day. So he made the goal by giving himself money, and at the end of the week claimed he had a perfect week. When you make the rules, man, life is grand, isn't it? It's good to be king.
This paying yourself thing is insane because it's just him writing off a debt. It's not him actually paying himself.
I'm moving a lot of money right now for
Yeah.
reasons. And when you work for yourself, they have a lot of questions about money moving and where it came from and where it's going and how did it get to this account from this account and where did this. And that's if it's legit and you're self-employed. So, like, I don't understand this. Steel Toe pays Aaron, and then Aaron pays into Steel Toe, and then Steel Toe pays Aaron. I'd have some questions. What's going on?
He's not invoicing the audience for the goal, Patrick. Like it's not a right. He's not paying into an invoice.
I know, but I don't understand taking money that you've received as income personally and probably paid some sort of tax on at some point, paying it back into your company as a donation.
You should pay Nikki Glazer and have her pay for the perfect week.
You're falling into the trap of listening to what he says. You need to look past that and look at what he means. So when he says he's paying himself, he's not actually paying himself. He's just written off a debt that he's made up in his mind.
So he's by saying I paid myself, he actually means I didn't pay myself today.
Yes, he's saying
Holy shit.
I paid myself. He's like saying from inside my brain, I'm gonna write off the need to take this money from the audience, and therefore that's coming from me.
So he's saying if I pretend the goal's zero, we've hit the goal.
See,
And
I thought he was
hit the
actually
goal.
transferring money from one account to another.
We've
That's how
watched
naive
him do
I am.
that. Moody, we've watched him do that live on the show. Pick up his phone and say, I'm going to donate 20 now. We've seen him do it.
He's not. He's pretending. I don't think.
How do you know?
That.
You were wrong about Mikey.
Well, Carl, don't bring me into
Yeah, you
Carl's
idiot.
mistake.
You're fucking wrong about Mikey, you moron. Guys, can we talk about the anniversary show? Oh, this is... I played this on Devilverse Live
Aren't
yesterday.
we days away? Aren't we a week
It's-
away?
Yeah, it's a week away.
Holy shit.
I know.
This is happening.
What's going on
12th
with it?
anniversary party coming up next Saturday at Stoney's in downtown Rockville. I hope you guys plan on coming out at noon.
You know what this graphic needs is more fire. It just doesn't seem hot enough to me.
What do we think? What do we think the budget for this event is? Like Chad specials, $14K.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we think this is at?
Zero.
Here.
It's whatever it costs Aaron out of pocket for the VIP members who show up and want to play cornhole.
And his ChatGPT subscription for the poster.
Dude, these AI, we're going to get into his take on AI and data centers in the show today, but he's the worst at this.
There's
That's
a
coming from
tire
me.
shop. There's a tire shop down the road from me, and their signs all look like this. They've got the same Aaron M. Holt fire signs.
Here's the thing about cornhole, because I'm a fan of this activity. It's not fire. It's very relaxed and chill.
There's
Noon and signing up.
there's a bit of history, Carl, that'll make this a lot funnier. I don't know if you remember his old sponsor, Rollies.
Okay, I don't.
So he used to be sponsored by a place called Rollies, Rednecks, and Longnecks. This is another bar in St. Cloud.
I
And-
went to Raleigh's and had a beer with an old fan when I was in Minnesota who told me and confirmed this story. He was there. So I can verify this is 100% true.
Okay.
So Rollies used to sponsor, like instead of the Stonies sign, if you go back far enough, there's a Rollies logo in the corner of his show. Now,
So his
in
two sponsors have been Rollies and Stonies.
he's had more. He's
All
had
Care
other ones.
Towing,
Yeah.
Midland Armory,
Yeah, there was a
Dream Labs,
dentist.
PayPal, Venmo.
And so in 2022, September of 2022, Aaron's organizing a cornhole tournament there. And he says it's going to be huge. I'm a big star. I'm on he was on, I think he was on Twitch at the time. I think he was.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe he's like I'm big. There's going to be lots of people. Come the day of the tournament, 3 people turn up.
How do you know?
And-
Oh, because the fan told you they were there and 3 people showed up.
and Raleigh's pulls their sponsorship a couple of weeks later.
Yeah, they're like, no one's listening to the show. No one cares about it.
So him running a cornhole tournament at a bar that sponsors him, where not many people turn up to a cornhole tournament, we're in repeat land again. We're in
and by
repeat
the way,
land.
of the 3 teams that showed up, some were like pros who just heard about the tournament and showed up. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't even Steel Toe fans. And then a couple of years ago, he actually said Raleigh's might be coming back as a sponsor. He talked to him over the weekend, and then we never heard about that again.
You should never announce things like that.
It's been 4 years almost to the day. That was on the 2nd of September, 2022. So
Yeah, well, you say history repeats itself. Let's find out.
I hope you guys plan on coming out at noon and signing up, because I'm worried that this thing is going to be a bust-a-rooney. Saturday, August 8th at Stoney's in downtown Rockville. It's the Steel Toe Invitational Cornhole Tournament. No comedy show this year. We're doing karaoke.
Invitational?
what is the word?
Everyone, go sign up. No one's signing up. Did you invite anybody? I didn't get anything.
It's not what invitational means. And on the Scoreholio app, you don't search Steel Toe. It's called the Stoney's Bar
Right.
Cornhole Tournament.
So people can't even find it if they want to.
No.
But there's
There
other
is
ways to
no-
get involved.
There is no anniversary show this year. I mean,
No. He goes, guys, good news. No comedy show this year.
he
That is
can't
good
call
news.
it. Yeah, you can't call it the anniversary show if there's actually not a show.
Right.
You can't call it an invitational if you're not sending out invites.
No shit.
It's open to the public.
Called it open, right.
The McDonald's Invitational. Oh, the restaurant?
We're doing karaoke. We're doing cornhole. Sign up is at noon at Stoney's, or you can sign up right now at
love
Stoney's. You can email.
The
You
list
can
of
sign
things
up
that they're
on the
doing.
day.
Yep.
The list of things that they're doing. He set up bullet points, but he only reached 2. It's
Yeah.
cornhole,
Guys,
karaoke.
here's the list of things you're going to enjoy at this place.
Sign up for cornhole. Cornhole.
chicken, everything.
Me, Aaron Imholt Radio at
That's hilarious. So the other way to sign up is by emailing him directly.
now at Stoney's. You can email me, Aaron Imholt Radio at gmail.com. If you're a VIP, your team gets in for free, $30 per team, and it's Saturday, August 8th at 1 p.m. Come sign up at noon. I might have really fucked up this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it'll give me an excuse not to do an anniversary show next year. I can just go, look, nobody wants to.
Get ahead of it.
Right.
He's been shot and he's collapsed to one knee. And he's like, we're still doing a show. And it's like, he's like, next year I probably won't even do it. I mean,
I like that he goes, this gives me an excuse to not do this next year. You don't need an excuse. You don't have to do a 13th anniversary show.
nobody will wonder why a show with no following doesn't have a big live event in the middle of nowhere in the woods.
Next year. I can just go, look, nobody wants to do it anymore.
Yeah.
It's
It wasn't tried and true, right?
yeah, what are you gonna do? Hit like
What has he said about our Hackamania events that you put on for us, Patrick?
Failure of an event. Nobody showed up. Everybody asked for their money back.
Right.
A year ago, he was saying he's going to get 70 people easy to a golf tournament. We're going to have to cap it at 70, guys.
Right.
In a month, Aaron's going to be taking a victory that he chased me to the other side of town.
True, right?
yeah, what are you gonna do? Hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow. Let's see if we can make a couple of bucks today. All right. Also Midland Armory, our 12th.
So he goes into his other fake sponsor that he has. All right. I mentioned that Aaron is not a fan of AI, and there's a very specific reason for this.
Like himself?
Not Aaron Imholt. Artificial intelligence is what I'm referring to. And here's a little anecdote, something that happened in his house that I totally believe is real, couldn't possibly be made up.
To these data centers, they ruin your resources. They ruin water. That's going to make everything in your area more expensive and more.
How is Jenny's voice also crippled?
Johnny, what you should be happy that they're using all the water. You live in a basement.
It'll be dry for once.
Right. The walls aren't gonna crumble.
No upside to these data centers. They
Right.
ruin your resources. They ruin water. That's going to make everything in your area more expensive and more difficult. The only plus is now the government has an easy place to store all the data they're taking with their flock cameras.
I was so proud of my son yesterday because he came down here because I had a pizza in the oven. He goes, "You want to say, Dad, how much time is left on the pizza?" I'm like, "About 5 minutes, bud." And I said, "I'm just making."
Hold on a second. This guy can cook SpaghettiOs and pizza for children?
You
Is
should
he
see how
father
much
of the year?
oregano. You should see how much oregano's on.
Anything that comes with instructions on the packet.
How often does he have his children? He's making them frozen pizza for dinner. Good stuff.
Look, when I was a kid, I loved frozen pizza. Like,
Sure.
you don't know any better. It's great. It's fantastic. But
It's great if you're a 6-year-old alcoholic or if you're a child.
Well,
I agree.
Hold on. There are levels of frozen pizza too. You know, there's Totino's and Red Baron, and then there's store brands, and then there's like,
But
like
on 1
higher
to 10,
tier.
they go from like 5.5 to 6.5.
Right.
I'd say they go from 1 to 6. But like you can get a better frozen pizza for sure. Aaron's not buying the $20 frozen pizzas.
It's a waste out of those dumb brats of his. Why would he?
And I said, I'm just making my thumbnail for tomorrow's show, and then I'll be right back up. And he looked at the thumbnail and he goes, Dad, don't use that AI to make your thumbnail. I said, why, buddy? He goes, because then they got to build things and it uses all our water. And I'm like,
So proud of you, bro.
I'm so fucking proud of you. You have no idea. Beautiful. And then he went out. He said, Dad, can I use your reciprocating saw? I want to go out on my bike. And I'm like, all right, now just take it easy. Look, we leave that up to other people. You have shit to lose. Just fucking calm down. I'm glad that you understand this uses a lot of water, but
I like that he taught his son, the Imholts don't use tools, boy. We leave that to other people.
yeah, we leave that to our wives.
So he's like, don't put that tool down. What are you doing? I changed the tire and sprained everything.
Aaron's son doesn't want his father using AI, just like his daughter wanted him to get off the internet. And is Aaron using AI? Every single fucking thing he does is all AI. And he tells the story of like, my son thinks this is destroying the planet. Okay, kid.
The thing I
Rubs his
love,
hair.
if you just hit back,
Yeah.
my favorite screenshot, my favorite thumbnail is that second one, which is Minnesota continues to be a national embarrassment, and he put his logo for his show.
Anyway, I just thought that was funny. They're just like, I'm so proud of my kid. He thinks that AI is a horrible thing. Won't stop me from using it nonstop all the time.
Yeah, how's Chad gonna tweet?
Dude, this banner up here,
Oh yeah,
why wouldn't he blow up his logo a little bit more? There's so much room for it.
AI
can't even
said no.
He can't even read when it's on.
Yeah.
On here.
yeah. It's also not the logo is a suggestion for him. It's not a logo. It's
Right.
it's like kind of looks like
Yeah,
this.
companies obsess over like the sizing, the colors. Aaron's just like squish it, flatten it, use a
Yeah.
Doc Martin, use
And,
a steel toe boot, use a Croc. I don't give a fuck.
And also put a
Lego
yellow
boot.
put a yellow apostrophe after show, just cause.
What is that?
It's a yellow apostrophe because he put the thing into AI and he looked at it once and he's like, nah, it's good enough. And he
Don't
put
worry,
it out.
tomorrow it won't be on there.
And he'll also feed, if you go to the live section, he'll feed the same logo from the previous show into the next show. So the logo
Right.
is getting bastardized every single show. The logo looks a little bit different. You can see like there's rays coming out of some Doc Martens.
Sometimes it's a
now.
Doc Martin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Doc Martens, and the fire is gone.
Yeah, it
And
is.
there's now like,
You're right. If you go back, like this was like fire or like
Yeah.
an explosion, and now it's like the sun's behind it.
and then suddenly angle brackets showed up on either side of like morning show, an evening show. They came out of nowhere. I just want to see Can someone redo this animation where you put a single frame from each show, one after the other, and put it into one of the subreddits
that's a
so
good
that we
idea.
could see it change?
I bet you could do that, Moody, if I was
I could,
a
but
betting man.
someone else can do. I
True.
want someone else to feel useful.
Understood. All right. Let's talk about this Dabble dashboard. Patrick had a brilliant episode this week, if you're not paying attention, where he really fucked with Kevin Brennan, who is obsessed.
It
with
wasn't called
being-
brilliant in the super tip meeting.
Well, he's obsessed with being number one. Well, I understand why Super Tip was probably pretty angry with you about that. But Aaron is paying attention to all of this, of course. And so he's talking about the Dabble dashboard and explaining that if he were a part of it, he'd be number one.
Told me, entice them to send in money, pay me more, and you'll get more results. Well, you just made us $50. I appreciate that. So I was wrong. We aren't over 200 yet today for I just thought it was crass to talk about money totals on Rumble Link Friday. We hit all our goals this week. This is like our non-goal day. But it's good that First and 15 is keeping track. By the way, if they counted Rumble rants and memberships and stuff on that Dabble dashboard, I was checking that out the other day, I'd be in second place every single week. Maybe first place some weeks, but Brennan does beat me. Not by much, but Brennan does beat me.
Why would he care about this? Doesn't he think the Dabbleverse is gay and he's above it and beyond it and outside of it?
And also, no, he wouldn't, because
No
a lot
shit.
of his donations come from PayPal
Yeah.
that
No
are like
shit.
completely invisible to everyone.
Well, if we count those.
Well, we also have to put in the $510,000 net that
Carl,
Kevin
if
Brennan
they-
made before we invented the Dabble dashboard.
If they listed me on the results of the New York Marathon, I'd be last every week.
Yes.
But you'd be on there.
Yep.
By the way, that dashboard is going to ruin that Dabbleverse. Those guys are all just killing each other. They're killing each other over a retarded metric.
He is right.
The
First of all-
irony, though.
Yeah.
The
he
irony,
doesn't
this
think-
guy's talking about people worried about money. When he loses this fight, he pulls his hair out. He doesn't make the goal.
But I was watching a clip of Chad yesterday, and it's like, oh, they're just refreshing it and showing it nonstop. It is the show
Yeah.
now.
Look-
It's so good.
It's hilarious.
Before that, it was teeth. Like we were talking about who has most teeth, and they were yelling about that. It'll be something else. People will talk about hair or some other thing you can count.
Board is going to ruin that Dabbleverse. Those guys are all just killing each other. They're killing each other over a retarded metric. Here's like 10 or 15 shows that are in this weird gay thing, and we're going to monitor their money. And it's like, I want to be number one. No, I'm technically number one if you count the tips and all this shit. And it's like, guys, none of you are number one. This is all shit. This is
Someone technically has to be number one, right? None of
Also,
you are
this is-
number one.
This is the same guy that dug out all old Nielsen show the Nielsen ratings, and he was like, "In this demo, I'm actually number one, and this is the only demo that really matters."
This is all shit. This is arbitrary. Stop. The guy who created that Dabble dashboard ought to be really proud of himself because he has made people lose their mind with very little effort. Helgi, thank you for the $5.
Am I incorrect to say that like the only one who really lost his mind was Brennan?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no one else gives a shit. I know that Patrick used it to his advantage to fuck with Brennan. Shuley used it to fuck with Brennan.
Well, we
But-
did too when Bob and I.
Yeah, you and Bob used it to fuck with Brennan. So, obviously Aaron watches all this shit. So we saw the phone call to Flimsy Greenberg of Kevin losing his shit, and then he pushes that on everyone else. So Flimsy Greenberg, of course, the inventor of Dabble Tip as well. Aaron has not been asked to be a part of Dabble Tip. No one gives a shit. But if someone were to ask him, he has certain conditions in order to join up with this program.
Get Dabble Tips if you don't want Meltons. Here's the thing about Dabble Tips. I'm not part of that community. I bring my own community to the table. So if is it Luigi Greenberg or Flimsy Greenberg? I get them mixed up. I apologize. If they want me to use their platform, Understand, my entire audience comes from outside that Dabbleverse. Watch my chat right now. They fucking hate that shit. They think it's all gay. They think it's all retarded. If they wanted me to use their platform, and they've never reached out to me and asked. I'm not saying they've asked.
Right.
If they want me to use it, number one, they're going outside the Dabbleverse, so they're getting more reach by going with my show. As a matter of fact, nobody that knows about their system would give them more reach than me. Because all those guys like Carl and Melton, all those guys, they all share the same 800 to 1,000 audience members. They all watch at the same time. Whereas I have tens of thousands of people filtering in and out every month. We have the stats to back that up. We've shown it before.
Aaron thinks he's the only guy who has more monthly unique visitors than live viewers. So right now we have 1,044 people watching the show. Oh, now it's 1,046. That's the total amount of people who watch any of these programs. There's not a single other person out there who watches this, according to Aaron Imholt.
Carl, I have 3 bathrooms. Bet you only have 1 kitchen.
Well, if you count both my houses,
It's like
I have 2.
Did you just compare 2 numbers that aren't the same?
Yes. No, he just said that we have 800 to 1,000 people who watch all of these shows.
Live.
That's the total amount.
Yeah.
And then he said he has tens of thousands of viewers.
Over
So,
a month.
Right.
He's comparing one show's live viewers to monthly uniques.
No, I think he's saying that that's the total amount that we have is just the number of live viewers that we have. Isn't that what he just said?
Yeah, he said all you guys are sharing 800 to 1,000 people total.
Right.
Got it.
But that would mean
And some of them watch it several times. You know,
Oh, yeah, a lot of them do, actually, it turns out.
this thing about captive audiences, though. I would pick 800 to 1,000 people who turn up to literally every time you hit the go live button, compared to 50,000 people who just tune in and just don't do anything, don't even engage with.
Not just every time we hit the go live button, every time anyone in the Dabbleverse hits the go live button. It's the same 800 to 1,000 people watching. It's a miracle.
They're just working full time watching Dabbleverse.
that means any show going against this show, 0 viewers.
Correct. That would have to be 0 viewers. There's only 1,000 people who watch this stuff.
No, they just have one playing in the left, one playing in the right. It sounds like a Beatles song.
But also, most of them are bots.
So,
Right.
so
True.
because of that, Aaron has way more viewers and way more reach.
As a matter of fact, nobody that knows about their system would give them more reach than me. Because all those guys like Carl and Melton, all those guys, they all share the same 800 to 1,000 audience members. They all watch at the same time. Whereas I have tens of thousands of people filtering in and out every month. We have the stats to back that up. We've shown it before. So what I think is that if they wanted me, first of all, I should get to use it free of any fees. Now, they don't need me. I don't need them. So I can ask for whatever I want, and they can tell me to go fuck myself, and we'd both be happy.
Just like the radio.
I should be able.
That's usually how negotiations go with Aaron.
I can ask for whatever I want. They'll tell me to hit the bricks, and we'll be fine.
We'd both be happy. I should be able to use it fee-free. The advertising on my program alone exposes their system to so many more people. And number 2, you got to change the name. That name is so self-limiting. I mean, nobody knows what Dabble is outside of that group of rejects, retards, felons, and faggots. And anyone...
That argument falls apart because it's like everyone's heard the word dabble, and if you don't know the
Right.
dabble verse, then it doesn't matter. Just the word.
Yeah.
It's like they don't go. People who don't know the dabble verse don't go dabble tips. That must just be for the dabble verse.
Maybe they should call it reject, felon, and faggot tips.
Yes, that's actually not a bad idea.
knows what Dabble is outside of that group of rejects, retards, felons, and faggots. And anyone outside of it who does know it thinks it's full of inbred retards, felons, and faggots. So,
Forgot rejects that time. Aaron gets all of his news from Kiwi Farms, so he knows exactly what's up.
this is one of the few times that me endorsing a product actually raises the profile of the product. I apologize. But if you...
Midland Armory, everybody. Did he just say that?
You got a guy with a court record of abusing his wife, pitching silencers.
change the name and you let me use it for free just because me advertising.
This is extortion. It's like he goes somewhere. He's like, it'd be a real shame if I started advertising your business on my show.
Right.
Please, no, take this money.
But if you change the name and you let me use it for free just because me advertising it for you is good and it gets you away from that cancerous Dabbleverse, I would consider using it. I would consider using it. And you'd like the name. Hey, if you want to use the name,
Aaron's gonna use Dabble Tips and get it out of the cancerous Dabbleverse. He can't get out of the Dabbleverse.
No shit.
He
He
says
talks
he's
about it
not
every
in it.
episode.
He says his listeners hate it, but he talks about it for hours a day.
Yep.
Right.
He brings us all up by name. All four of us are on this panel. He brings us up by name on a weekly basis.
This is like that Kenan Thompson comedy festival that he does every year where he's like going to find the next big sitcom star and stuff. It's like Kenan Thompson can't get a sitcom. He's going to pull you up. It's like, what are we?
So the goal is something that is necessary. He hates it. It's the worst part of the show, needing to ask for money, and he does the goal. Okay, I get that. But then talking about the Dabbleverse is stuff that his audience hates.
Yep.
No one likes it to be part of his show, yet he feels the compulsion to bring up people from it.
Doesn't
every
make any
show.
sense, right? You'd think he would just ignore it and never watch clips and not admit that he's watching all these clips and knows all the shows.
He's making a meal for himself. He hates raisins. He's adding raisins to it. Like,
Yep.
what are you doing?
Everybody in the house hates him.
Tiptoes. Hey, Tiptoes. We changed the name to Tiptoes, or we could call it Toe Tips. See, then it doesn't have to be related to Steel Toe. Tiptoes makes sense. Like, hey,
It's just
sneak
for
in there, drop-
foot fetish.
Like foot fetishist.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
It's a very reasonable
Why don't we-
request, though.
why don't we
if
go-
they're gonna be doing it.
I just need you guys to rebrand. It's a very reasonable request.
a couple of bucks in, we'll read the thing. Tiptoes. Perfect. Nomo says, I think they use your voice. I haven't heard anybody who uses it. I don't watch any of those shows, but I will say this. If they are, I would ask them to cease and desist using any name, image, and likeness of me that is used to make money. Or
Hey guys, definitely don't go to supertip.gg/WATP and use Aaron's voice. We just got a cease and desist verbally from Aaron, so do not do that. I can't be in this legal trouble with
I
Brian
don't think
Johnson.
we have an Aaron voice. We have a Steel Toe voice, which is named after a brewing company.
Oh, okay, good. All right, then I'm in the clear.
start paying me, and we can negotiate a number. Please and thank you. All right.
He's like Joey C. I know you guys have made $40,000 off just my voice alone, so I demand payment immediately. Is that right, Anonymous?
My nickname in jail was retard, reject, felon, and faggot.
It's pretty good. Tim Bollinger is here, supertip.gg/WATP. Aaron's kid is worried the data centers will use all the water and they will start coming for what's in his head.
Jesus Christ.
It's rude. Colin Madden is here. Girl, I'm sure you're annoyed that I keep crowbarring this subject into every show, but Brothers Johnson version of Strawberry Letter 23 for the W. Yeah, I've been debating. I don't know what you guys think about this. We've been debating cover songs that are better than the original. And Patrick wants nothing to do with this conversation. It's too spicy for him.
I'd say
Can't be
Pretty
around this, he
Woman.
says. Pretty Woman by Van Halen?
Yeah,
I like that. Actually, there's
better
a
than
few.
the original.
Wow. Wow, this is a hot take, but You Really Got Me might be better than the Kinks.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But definitely with that, you know, Roy Orbison's like, oh, pretty woman, you know, and David Lee Roth's like, lick my balls, pretty, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
completely-
no, I think you're right about that. I didn't even think about the Van Halen covers. There are so many that are better than the originals. Ice Cream Man?
Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley.
Okay.
And I think Heartbeats by Jose Gonzalez is better than the Knifes version.
You lost me on that one.
The Sony Bravia ads, you never saw those?
No, I guess I
going
haven't.
down. The balls like bouncing down the street.
I believe you, if that means anything. Gar Saxon coming in with an image tip for us. Congrats, Carl, on becoming a figurehead in the Dabbleverse. Aw, there I am with my my mandolin. Very sweet. Appreciate that. All right, let's head over to the super chat. People are participating, and I appreciate that. New York Viking became a YouTube member. Thank you very much. Joseph Donald became a YouTube member.
Of course, Carl hasn't hooked it up to
Davey Stodd. It's fine. It's all good. Kim Boley gifting 5 memberships on here. Thank you, Kim. If you have a membership or you just got one, we'll be doing a show behind the paywall tomorrow with the great Tab Burt is driving through Rochester. He's going to be in studio with us. So we'll have Tab in studio, and also Doug from Good Times, Great Movies will be on with producer Chris and myself as well at 2 p.m. Eastern. Who are these podcasts? Thank you very much for gifting those memberships. Dorkbert, Inholt, Melton, Money, Painkiller, Big Sores, Have the Controls. He missed 15 weeks, and he's better at this. Fair enough. Okay, background says, why isn't your Detroit show showing up on Scoreholio? Good point. You can't even find it on Scoreholio. And Principal Uncertainty, I can't watch live. Have fun, boys. Well, thank you very much for the £5. Principal Uncertainty, Happy, hey, Melton. Happy you're okay. Hi, Carl. Clubfooted retard. Pat Dixon, do you love 40s gangster films?
Well, who doesn't? See? I like them all right.
G. Shepardini, how is Moody on stream? I swear I just saw him on CNN running into Spain.
Jesus.
I don't know what that means.
Catch up.
Michael C. says he should use clubbed toes instead. BMC 30, is Aaron just doing a bit or is he actually this delusional? If it's the latter, I fear he's no longer mentally competent. Pat, get a car.
I refuse.
I don't know. I think he talks so much to himself. He must start believing it to some extent. He knows better. It starts off as a lie and then it just grows into his version of the truth.
I know what you mean. Yeah. I think that in the back of his mind, he's thinking that Flimsy Greenberg is going to reach out to him and be like, all right, what if we just took 3%? But I do love this reach thing and this exposure that you're going to get us.
Do you think Tom Hanks thought Wilson was talking back to him in Castaway? Like
at a certain point, sure.
Right. We just don't hear it.
There's so many people we wonder this about, though. You know, do they believe the crap they're saying, or at this point, you know?
Yeah. You can only repeat things over and over again for so many years until you realize, like, no, you're just crazy at this point. Like, you're not playing a character anymore.
It's like scratching an itch. Like, it does soothe them in some way.
Yes.
Like, there are people every day who
If any of you Fagos touches me, I'll kill you. You touch my stuff, I'll kill you. Use my voice, image, or likeness, and I'll kill you.
Guys, stop using that one. That one is off limits from here on out.
I have nothing to do with the Dabbleverse, so I always confuse Luigi and Flimsy Greenberg, just like I confuse Bacon Bits and Beef Drippins. You all saw KFT advertising for Midland Armory, right?
He knows every player in this. It's hilarious.
He knows so much. Maybe he should be running Dabbleverse live.
I'll have him on as a
you
guest
guys.
host. Blind Mike's out this Thursday coming up. Maybe I'll ask Aaron if he wants to.
He knows more about what's going on.
Yes.
The thing is, he could go on other shows because those are not shows he controls.
Right.
So he wouldn't have, like, if somebody did something and he just left immediately, he would have a plausible deniability and say, I don't control that show. And as soon as it went that direction, I left.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think there's a all participates in thing on the
but
there.
he can't be held
I think
accountable
it
for that.
says
Yeah.
shows he has control. Like, I don't know.
He has shown pictures of Kayla during the time he's been on probation, and he's managed to explain his way out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my Spank Bank accidentally popped up on the screen. I didn't.
Cash says the Lemonheads.
There was a picture of her like in lingerie in his like Facebook messages that he was sending with someone that he pulled up on stream.
Cash says the Lemonheads cover of Mrs. Robinson is way better than the original. Hard disagree. I love the Lemonheads. I love that album. It's a shame about Ray, but you can't beat Simon and Garfunkel. Come on. The acoustic guitar work alone. And then we have, will Big Sauce be in Detroit this year?
We'll see. I don't know. I got a lot to do.
Yeah. Patrick's very busy right now. Kojak is back. I know TLP is toe-centric, but you have to talk about Chad and Glaciergate, even for a few minutes. Well, I'm glad you brought that up. we should discuss this because now it's getting to her PR team. People are emailing the PR professionals to find out if Nikki has donated. And what has Chad done? Doubled down like he always does, rather than just say, guys, all right, you got me, whatever.
Well,
I thought it'd be funny.
Right before I came over here, he was saying, I'm not talking about that. Like, move
He's
on.
Such a fucking pussy. We all knew he was lying. I said immediately, Daniel Tosh, Nikki Glazer, you're lying. And these people did not donate to you. And he emailed me. He's like, Carl, you're wrong. You're a liar. You're a fucking liar.
I wasn't sure until I heard you say this, and this makes a lot of sense. Like, imagine you're Chad Zumach and you know these people from your legacy relationship when you lived in LA or whatever. This is what you reach out for? Will you please donate to my like you said, they're never going to answer your call again.
Right. Yeah, that's burning the bridge immediately. Right there.
But also taunting an audience of people who are set to prove you wrong about something and saying like, no, that's not wrong. They're going to reach out again to more people. The blast radius is only going to increase the
and
more
as
you
predicted,
deny.
he's come up with leave her alone, guys.
This new thing, and I don't know if you've caught this, but this new thing, he's micro responding to like a lot of accusations now. The vodka and the water bottle, that like he's like responding to all these things people have said in forever. And I just like, I don't know if I think it's getting to him. He didn't think he was going to have to do the special this quickly. And he's just trying to distract from everything. This new thing he's on where he's like, I'd spend more time on Twitter if it wasn't just toxic, waking up to seeing people shitting on you. Chad, you do that all night long when you're drunk. I wake up all the time to deleted tweets. Thank God someone captures them from you going like, the thing about Melton is, Carl's just, you're part of toxic Twitter, stupid.
My favorite part is that he broke his microphone, which I don't think it's actually broken. I think it's just the cover that broke, and he could just buy a new one for $5 or whatever. But he broke it. It was a good microphone, a Shure SM7DB, which is like an SM7B but with a preamp on it. Plugs into his Rodecaster. He went out and bought a Shure MV6 instead, which is a USB gaming microphone. Because he wanted a new microphone. This is a USB microphone. It doesn't plug into his Rodecaster. He's going to need to plug it into his computer, and there's going to be a delay on it. He won't be able to listen to himself on his headphones.
Look, if it's USB-C, it will plug into the Rodecaster.
But Rodecasters only use...
Yeah, I didn't say it would work. I said it'll plug in.
You'll be like, it's broken. It doesn't work.
And the crazy thing is, he had a nice microphone. He broke it. And he's like, guys, what microphone should I buy? Replace the one that you have. If I were to break this microphone, I'd get the same fucking thing again. It works very well.
And again, I've had this since 2005.
Yeah.
Right.
These are good mics. There's no reason for them to ever stop working or like, what did you do? Chad's been podcasting for 3 years. He's like, my SM7 $500 microphone is broken. What? Get this guy a Mr. Microphone. He doesn't need...
And that's all the money from the the GoFundMe. That's where all of it's going, to a new microphone that he hit out of rage at Anthony Cumia.
So
and then he got the wrong one.
Let's talk
someone
about.
Stole my microphone.
Yeah, Cumia fans. Let's talk about the fact that Chad lies about the Nikki Glazer thing, which we all predicted, and doubles and triples down on it. Then Cardiff catches him in the lie. It's been confirmed multiple times. Kevin Brennan still has Chad's back. I don't know what's in it for KB at this point. I'm sure you saw that, Pat.
They hate you and me and Tukey, and that's what it is. Like, we all hate them, so we have to get along. We're all on this side. We have to, but their problem is they don't trust each other. They're not real friends. They can't work together. They're incapable alone. And I think it's one of those situations where there's like this network effect of stupidity where when 2 or 3 of these guys get together and try to do something, it really isn't going to happen. That's what's nuts. They can't figure it out on their own, but together it becomes a bigger mess because they're all egomaniacs who don't trust each other.
So it's an alliance of people based on who they hate. And the problem with that is that any one of them can add a new person to the group that they hate. And then that starts to limit their alliance more and more and more.
Like, Kevin doing an event, Chad doing an event, that's going to be a disaster. Kevin and Chad trying to do an event, like, it's never going to work.
Well, Chad is just effectively, he's just a limb of Kevin. That's what's in it for him. Is a loss for him. It's a loss for Chad. It's a loss for KB. Yeah.
He wants to belong. That's all Chad wants in this world.
But so is that, Pat, do you think that's why Kevin went to bat so much for Chad that he's willing to humiliate himself calling Cardiff live on his show?
Yes, just like with the vegan turkey. You know, I mean, like him twisting around into a pretzel to protect him. Then Chad is just KB light out there doing something. You know, and a win against Chad is a win against KB.
Someone called out Chad's lies on today's show, and he was just like, what about Carl? Carl lies, and Carl gets away with every lie. It's like, he's mad he's getting caught in these lies. It's not even about, forget the fact of whether Carl lies or not. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. But he's mad that you don't get caught.
Right. Well, the funniest was, I played this clip, I think on Drew's show, where someone goes, hey, Chad, you going to give us the full accounting from this GoFundMe where all the money's going to? He goes, yeah, as soon as Carl and Shuley give their full accounting of what their GoFundMe is going to. It's just like, one thing has nothing to do with the other, Chad.
And he keeps doing this, like, the thing when people ask about the donations, like the Nikki Glazer donation, the Tosh donation, he changes the argument in his response. What he says is, every penny's there. So I don't care what you say. I have every penny. And it's like, no, that's not what anyone's saying. No one's. He changes the argument. It's like, oh, it's so fucking annoying. The guy has no idea how taxes work. You see him going like, I have every penny. So hi IRS's lawyer. It's all there. Oh, they don't care where it is.
That is the dumbest thing. He does not understand the IRS. No. When Kevin said, I hope I get audited, because then I'm going to point out that Patrick Melton doesn't pay taxes, I was like, that's not how auditing works. You know, there's the box for tattletaling on there.
Chad, you could not, like, if you don't have money to pay your taxes for 2026 right now, you're not in trouble.
Right. It's fine. Yeah. Holy shit. I forgot the other thing that I was going to say about, so I think I was watching Cardiff was talking about this. And he was saying this might actually be a right of publicity violation against Nikki Glazer. So, you know, obviously John sued Shuley and me for right of publicity. This might actually be a right of publicity case because he's putting her name on there with a $500 value and saying she endorses my GoFundMe and my special that I'm going to put together. And she didn't. I'm not saying that she's going to be petty about it or anything like that, and neither is Daniel Tosh, but couldn't they literally like bring a lawsuit against Chad for this?
Yeah, I think the publicist being made aware of it or the marketing team is going to be more concerned with it than her. She's probably telling them like, he's a retarded loser. Don't worry about it.
I love that Kevin thought Chad was going to be able to get Nikki Glazer on MLC. Kevin was going, hey, if he can get her on MLC, that'll be a win for me. It's like, they don't have a relationship. He had a lie that she gave him $500 to impress us.
What I don't understand is how everybody having the number, that's what he was trying to determine, right? It's like people are saying anybody can get her number, right?
Right.
How does that mean the plot thickens? I mean, how does that mean anything?
Right.
First, I like that Kevin just learned you can get anybody's number.
Because
with a search.
Didn't it seem like Kevin didn't have her number the way he was screaming at Cardiff to give him the number?
I think he's got it.
I think he does too, but that was wild. Like, that a restraining order could be made just around how Kevin was screaming for her phone number.
It never crossed Kevin's mind that the same person gave Cardiff and Kevin the same number.
Right.
Like he's just like, well, that's got to be it.
That's a good point too.
Pat, he's claiming that anyone can get the number, and just having the number doesn't mean you actually had that conversation with her. So the conversation is fake, the number is real, and the two just never connected with each other.
So Cardiff has the number, but did not contact Nikki Glazer.
Correct, and he's lying about that. Like the goalposts move.
Like the Godfrey one that called on MLC and caught him in that lie. It's like, how many times do you need to?
The projection though is real. It's very funny to hear people accuse people of doing things that they themselves actually do. Chad does this all the time. Kevin Brennan just did that. Where it's like, oh, is this another one of the works between you and Tukey and Melton? I'm like, how many works have you counted between these three?
He just accused all of us of being disloyal and constantly changing our alliances. It's like, do you like Gino this week or not? I can't.
All right. So there you go. You got it. That was worth $5, right? We talked about Chad. Yep. I'm sure it'll come up again.
Banter.
I can't get enough of Chad talk lately. He's been fascinating.
It's an interesting period for him, definitely.
Well, you know, Chad is one of these guys who any attention is positive. So negative attention is positive attention for him. And he said, he's like, I'm the talk of the Dabbleverse. Everyone's talking about me. It's like, yeah, because you're a fucking loser. We're all talking about what a loser you are, but cool. We are talking about you. That is true. All right, let's get back into Aaron. Aaron is actually talking about, you won't believe this, yours truly. Apparently, Dean, the Aussie guy from United States of Australia, has a beef with me, and Aaron's loving that.
We love $5. We had a 5, we had a 20, we had a 1. We love them all. Let's go. Now we're under 200. So let's get 40 in the next 20 minutes or so, and we're great. We're great. By the way, Fake Toe is in the chat, and Fake Toe says United States of Australia is on edge. Poor guy. I was watching a clip, I think it was from Pest. It came up on YouTube this morning, and it was Dean from United States of Australia shitting all over Carl, and it was very funny. He was talking about how, like, Carl will obsess about me, or he'll obsess about Stuttering John or all these other people, and he'll criticize them for all these things. But he will excuse Anthony's domestic assault convictions all day long. Like, he played clips of Carl going,
"Oh, is Johnny Crutches going to get out of this? Does Johnny Crutches know about the content of my show now, too? That's wild. I've never seen that before." He's like, that's what Carl does all day long. You got it.
You see this argument from people in the Dabbleverse a lot, where they go like, why doesn't Carl cover this? Or why doesn't Melton cover this? They have a personal bias. They have some interest or obsession, and they wonder why you don't see what they see. I'm not under the delusion that these guys couldn't make fun of me. Like, what world are we in? Of course they could. It'd be easy.
It's like
I
people
can make
coming
fun
into
of
the
Carl
chat.
and Pat and Moody. Like, what are we talking about? I don't have time to make fun of everyone, and these are the people I've been watching and know about. And occasionally we rotate new people in, occasionally we rotate people out. I don't know what this thing is, this need. It's such cope to, like, why don't you cover what I want you to cover? I like Carl. He's my friend, so I don't want to make fun of my friend. Is Carl a funny, goofy guy? Absolutely. Could we do an episode about Carl? Maybe we will.
We found it.
Yeah.
Probably a month long.
But it's the same thing as when people come in here and they're like, you're doing a show about Aaron. Why don't you make it about Ricada? He's way worse than Aaron. Because Ricada's boring and we don't find him interesting. Like, Aaron's the guy. He's who we're focused on. This isn't a find the worst guy on the internet show. So we're not interested in any arguments about why someone is worse than
Friends?
Right. What? We've got our goof. He's up here and we like him. So leave us alone.
I'll just say this. I totally agree with everything you're saying, Patrick. But the other side of this, that I don't know what Dean's saying, I haven't seen it, but I'm hearing this, third hand like this, is so Anthony Cumia has come out and said, I did this thing, I shouldn't have done it. I pled guilty to it. I did my time for it, served his time, did all this stuff. Whereas Aaron denies everything that's out in court documents about what he did with April and, the wife before that. And Stuttering John denies any wrongdoing, even though he didn't pay child support for 9 months. So that's the thing that I criticize. As soon as someone fesses up, they've taken the power away from me. I'm like, okay.
One of these guys is back to doing what he was doing before all this.
Right.
One of them has transformed magnificently.
Right. I'm good friends with Missy B, who lives with Anthony. Seems like he's not beating up every woman that he hangs out with. It seems like it's fine.
Didn't Cumia go to rehab as well?
He did. Yeah, he had to go to rehab.
Like, it's like you believe in the rehabilitation as a thing. For Aaron, it's like he's been through the justice system. He's gone to jail. He was talking about all these people that need the system to help them. When someone tries to do that, he's like, no, they don't. That can't.
By the way, what they do at that rehab, just bring women out for increasingly longer windows of time, and you try not to hit them.
It was an alcohol rehab that Anthony went to.
We're not biting today, Aunt.
Just bring out annoying bitches to nag them. Are you gonna clean up the oven? Because you made a fucking mess.
This sounds like the last 20 years of my life you're talking about.
Just one after another, increasingly annoying bitch.
But they expect you to be like the AP or something, you are a news service, right?
No, I'm not. I'm a biased guy.
Oh yeah, Anthony's girlfriend deserved it. And he's just like, if Aaron would have said that, what would you have done?
Have you said that?
What I said was, Danny Brand wanted that reaction out of Anthony and got it. She was live streaming it from his living room. She wanted that to happen. She was antagonizing him to a point where he finally gave in and did what she wanted him to do.
I think it's disgusting and unacceptable. Don't hit people, bite people.
Right, of course.
Like, that's where I'm at with it.
Of course.
Should no one ever talk to the guy again? Probably not. I think he knows he fucked up.
Yeah.
No one stands by it or endorses it. Don't bite people, Ant. We're not doing that.
Would have gone fucking postal.
He would have gone fucking retarded ape shit. Smile, talking, Jewish, the whole thing. And so Dean was just ripping the fucking shit out of him. And then here comes Fake Toe in the chat pretending to be me once again and shitting on Dean. And then Dean at first played it right. He goes, that's not the real Aaron. There's a Fake Toe that goes around, and because Dean watches me and he knows about fake.
That's so mean to say. Don't say Dean's watching you unironically. I thought you guys were on the same side.
Fake Toe. But I think Fake Toe still got under his, like, Fake Toe, like, do you know how?
I'm going to just scrub through. I think there's a little
Dean,
bit
it's
more.
working. Keep at it, man. You get it. It's going.
Fake Toe says they also covered how Carl and company overlook Kumia's domestic issues. Yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
apparently excuse that part.
Carl will skip over the choking and the biting and all of that stuff, and then
But
This is a
headbutting,
guy-
that's where he draws the line.
He was trying to get on the network when all this was known.
Yes.
This is what's insane.
No shit.
he'll go, well, Danny Brand deserved it. It's like, and then he'll like, yeah, I mean, he'll just gloss over the entire thing.
things.
It's
Two things can be true. She can deserve it, and he shouldn't do that.
Correct. Agreed. We all agree on that.
Wild.
Deserving's I've never used those.
Shut up. You know what you deserve.
what a phony that guy's. And it is crazy that like you go into comment sections and stuff.
Oh, this is hilarious. So when Aaron reads a comment that he likes, he brings it to light. Obviously, most comments he doesn't like to talk about. I don't know that I would have highlighted this one.
People are definitely seeing it. They're calling it out. They're like, this guy's more pathetic than Aaron. This guy fucking sucks.
I bet this guy eats more cum in his downtime than Aaron even does.
More pathetic than Aaron. And he's like, see that, guys? I might be pathetic, but this guy's even more pathetic than me. What a retard.
Right. You don't say
The
that
people
about
he's
people who aren't pathetic at all.
Right, exactly. This guy's a loser like Aaron, but maybe even more so. Can you believe he said that?
This guy's more pathetic than Aaron. This guy fucking sucks. The people he surrounds himself with are dog shit. Dean was.
If that's the stuff that's going on, just don't go after other people. You know, you don't have to damnate that guy. But if you're not going to go after that guy, don't go after everybody else. The same.
It's my brand, Johnny.
Do you think he's
Damnate
clicking
people.
Do you think he's clicking his heels together as he says, this guy's more pathetic than Toe?
Right.
This guy's more pathetic than Toe.
Well, then Aaron added the people he hangs around with are dog shit. Like that was not part of the comedy. Just wanted to get a dig in on you guys.
Buster says Dean was out of the gate when he was busted for taking orders from Melton for questioning. Melton literally said the topics he was going to make the Aussie fag talk about the day before. I hope that Dean has kind of gotten.
Actually, what?
Melton, are you making Dean ask Aaron difficult questions? Are you
It's the
making
first
him do
time
that?
I've heard it, and this is like I sent Schizo Sean to do stuff.
Yep.
It's like I would say I'd eat my own shit. We all know I won't, but if someone baked a synthetic shit,
It's out of
Tastes
the
like
gate
shit,
when he was.
but isn't shit. I mean, why are you denying this top-down structure we have over here? I mean,
Right.
first of all, wouldn't this make me awesome if I have all these guys who just do anything I say? Carl and Tukey and Moody, everyone just marches to my orders. That would be a pretty good day.
That was the best when Kevin called Cardiff, and the first thing he said was, "Carl said I'm not allowed to talk to you." Because in Kevin's mind, it's like you're giving orders, or Tukey is, or I am.
Like, I think they're all on the Discord, but they're like, there must be a secret channel where they're doing all this dark shit. It's like, wouldn't that leak?
Busted for taking orders from Melton for questioning. Melton literally said the topics he was going to make the Aussie fag talk about the day before. I hope that Dean has kind of gotten over that being people's butt boy thing. It seems like he kind of has. I will give him that. I think he's started being his own man a little more. But yeah, him trying to like run cover for Melton was kind of gross. I don't think he would do that same thing
First of
today.
all, as if it takes some sort of prognosticator to predict what questions someone wants to ask Aaron.
Right.
The questions you won't answer. Everyone wants answers to the questions you've never answered. About the abuse, about the divorce.
No, it's just Reddit. You're just reading Reddit, regurgitating it.
Although I think I do remember Dean did reach out to you at one point and say, I'm going to go on a show with Aaron. Do you have any questions that I should ask him? Did that ever happen?
I don't even know.
Right.
I'd have to look.
I remember, like, that's something I do remember happening.
I'll have to look because I have no fucking memory of that.
But I will look. I think Dean would have come up with his own questions
because it's a crazy accusation. Hold on, I'm going to search right now.
I do remember it. I do remember something like that happening.
I would guarantee you that if it was while this HRO was going on and he asked me, "Do you have any questions for Aaron?" I would have said, "I can't." No.
This is from like 2 years ago when he went on Hughesy's show.
Okay, hold on.
All right, while you're looking that up,
right?
So. Aaron will not have me on his show. I texted him. I've said on this show many times and WATP, I'd love to go and be a guest on the Steel Toe Morning Show. I will go on anytime.
Because the loser is the one who asks the debate.
Correct. So Aaron has said, no, I will not even on the show. It'd be bad for the audience. The audience doesn't want to hear me talk to him.
Well, don't you want to just go in there and kind of go over the Fauci stuff and stuff like that?
Well, he wants to debate me over Israel, which is something I have strong takes on, as you know. That's all I talk about.
Just real quick, no.
No,
I said he did a great job, and he sent me a thing and said, thank you, I needed that today. I said, you did a great job, fantastic stuff. Hope you and your family are good. That was it. That's all I got.
There was no, like, email or anything?
I mean, I'll have to go search my emails.
Right.
We communicate. I don't think he's ever emailed me. No.
Right, okay.
Yeah, the Aussie guy knows all this stuff. He pays attention to it.
Yeah, I'm not.
He knew what he wanted to talk to Aaron about.
With Kiki and stuff. He didn't need me to feed him questions. It's insane.
Right.
So
I mean, the takeaway from that was not who's feeding him questions. It's like the way Aaron reacted when he was asked questions.
It's insulting to everyone's intelligence to say. First of all, you're calling me super smart. I'm telling all these people what to do and coordinating all these agents of chaos.
But also, for the sake of the clips, Patrick, I can't believe you sent all those questions to Dean. Dean did that all by himself. You were controlling him. Like, why would you control him like that? Dean's now going to go off and just join up with Aaron.
These NPCs are weak. I have to give them all marching orders.
Right.
I have to tell you, this is exactly Opie's argument. When people don't like him, he goes, Anthony told you not to like me. He thinks that Anthony Cumia is controlling thousands of people on the internet to not like someone. It's like, that's just not how anything works. You can't do that. If you want to try to control people, you cannot.
Well, since you can only, basically people tend to like one or the other. So by being so likable, in a sense, he's telling them not to like Opie.
Well, no, Opie's telling people not to like Opie. You know, unless you're Vanguard, unless you're the Nexium guy, you're not going to convince a bunch of people.
I've been watching a lot of videos teaching me how to not rip down flock cameras. They're like, definitely don't do this to get there and park here and break them down from behind. So, yeah, I get it.
So to reset real quick, I want to go on Aaron's show and talk to him. And Aaron's response to that is that no way in hell. It proves that I'm losing to him because I want to have a debate with him and his audience would hate it. And so it'd be a waste of his time. Even though he talks about me every single episode, he brings me up, but the audience is not interested in me at all. There's this other guy named Misfit Patriot. And Misfit Patriot puts out these videos that Aaron disagrees with. And so he does want to talk to him.
Uh-oh, I got a response from Misfit Patriot. No offense, but you're so fucking insignificant to me. I wasn't dodging anything. I just forgot you existed. Now I'm not going to do the debate at all. I have a full-time job running my company. Go debate the same shit I've already debated. Uh-oh.
Who's this guy now?
The guy we were making fun of earlier.
Oh.
Somebody saw our coverage of him this morning. Sorry I embarrassed you, boy.
Got him.
You are a chicken shit.
So Aaron's called this guy a chicken shit because he won't debate him. Interesting.
I made him respond to one of my DMs. I'm a puppet master.
You better not bring up shit from last week.
Fighting words.
If you need me. No, I was going to say I'll be parked out by the lake. What a fucking pussy misfit patriot is. I have a bigger audience than he does. What are you talking about?
Would the fight start over?
I wanted to debate him on Israel because he's retarded.
Oh.
But so saying no to a debate makes you chicken shit. That's interesting. Huh. It was very different when I asked Aaron for a debate and he said no.
I knew you were going to bring up old shit.
But you don't matter to him because you're insignificant.
I don't. I'm very insignificant.
I mean,
I've never even seen
so insignificant that he had to talk about it.
I've never.
This is the exact flip of me. Hey, girl, you're insignificant. Nobody gives a shit. Yet you talk about me on every episode. Okay, well, that's fun.
I get it.
I can't even find him anywhere.
I have a
Like,
theory.
does he even have a show?
Well, he's actually parked by the lake.
80 miles from Santa Fe.
I have a theory.
The only time
Yeah, what's your theory?
He only wants to debate, aka fight, people with like wrestler or comic book names. St. Cloud Superman, what was it, Spider-Man? You know, this misfit patriot. He thinks like who was the guy he tried to box? Didn't he have a nickname?
Zach X.
Yeah, like, see, he wants to be a Marvel guy or something.
Right.
Like, he only wants to fight guys who have like costume names. Carl. Ugh.
Maybe we'll fight Doomspayer.
Carl might be
Not
a
me.
serious guy who wants to call me out for some things. Misfit Patriot, he's clearly playing a character. Like,
I've ever seen him is when he's on other people's shows.
Oh, I know where he
getting
is.
his
The
ass
Blue Oyster.
Is
yeah,
this
somebody
him?
makes a good point. He only wants to debate lower shows.
Right.
But here if this guy has less viewers than him and he has a bigger audience and he says that about you all the time, why won't he debate you? It doesn't.
Right.
There's no consistency across any reasoning.
It's because he's lying.
Oh.
Because he's lying about why he won't have me on the show.
Because if so, I do way more views than this. Holy shit. He's
That's all he cares about.
I know. And he was making fun of the Dabbler dashboard. Look at these idiots.
Yeah,
We're
we
just
need
looking
a,
at
we need a
metrics.
views. We need a views dashboard.
Comparing,
to see where
comparing
Aaron
each
falls.
other. And then he goes up and looks at the guy's views. He's like, oh, we do way more than this. But it's wild because I'm guessing this guy's on YouTube, unlike Aaron. Listen to this.
Trash.
Oh, go ahead.
He's on YouTube, he's on Instagram, and he's on Rumble. He's got 24K subs on YouTube. He's got 140K followers on Instagram and 127K on Rumble.
So it's way bigger than Aaron's show by every measurement.
It's bigger than Aaron's show. He's currently live on Rumble and he's got 718 people watching him.
Okay, so that's more than Aaron ever has. But it's probably he's probably also on YouTube at the same time, right?
YouTube, probably Rumble as well. Like it's
No, you said he's on
Instagram.
you said he's on Rumble. Yeah, you said he's on Rumble live right now. He's probably on YouTube simulcasting that.
He's not live on YouTube at the moment. But
You're just rubbing it in.
Yeah, the Daily Breakdown with the Misfit Patriot, 4,800 views. Well, that's not bad. That's like half of what we get in a show.
Ugh, and then he hits the fucking applause because everyone's just like, "Yeah, you got him, Aaron. Good job."
Carl, you know why he doesn't want to debate you is he saw your performance with Chad and the way you stepped all over him, man.
Right, I don't play fair. It's true.
Yeah, the way that this guy gets most of his views is through Instagram Reels.
Okay.
Which is something that Aaron boasts about. Every time one of his goes viral, he boasts about it. This guy does very similarly. It's very similar content to Aaron, and a lot of his stuff does go pretty like 10 to 100,000 people.
He eats cum?
No.
It's time. It's over for America. We're done. That not only does that have 500,000 views, but the people watching it mostly love it.
This is
They
from
think
this
it's
morning,
great.
by the way.
Rusty Grammer says Misfit is a bitch. He's a piece of shit. Yeah, he did not like the fact that we were talking shit about him yesterday. I want him on the show because he's so fucking easy to beat in a debate. Like, if you've ever watched Misfit Patriot try to debate his support of Israel.
Oh, that's interesting. Then why won't he have me on the show? He wants someone who's easy to beat in a debate. Okay, well, that's interesting.
He literally doesn't know anything. I mean, I've watched a Owen Schroyer completely rip him apart. Andrew Wilson, who's terrible at debating. Anybody who goes, I'm a really good debater, usually sucks shit at it because they usually set up their own rules for the debate. And then, like...
Yeah, like how Aaron debates all of us without ever having us on the show. He wins every time. It's amazing.
This is like him saying anyone who says I should be the leader shouldn't be the leader.
Right.
And I'm here sitting that I'm not saying that I should be the leader. You guys make up your own mind.
Mm-hmm. Is he describing like how this guy gets trounced in every debate he's in, and so let me at him?
Yes.
Yes. He's saying that this other guy calls himself a great debater, and Aaron never calls himself a great debater, so therefore Aaron will beat him because anyone who calls themselves a great debater will not be good at debating.
They're like, this is what a debate is, and it's like, no, I mean, not necessarily. And then the other person doesn't follow their rules for what a debate is, and then he goes, see, I'm beating you in the actual debate part. Debate me, bros. Andrew will. Oh, God, I got a response out of him yesterday, too. I go, this nigga can't open pickles. And he goes, you don't open pickles, retard. It's like, first of all, the pickle thing still.
I can
What a
beat his
DM
position.
conversation.
I can beat his positions on Israel. By the way, he doesn't even know how to open pickles.
Yeah,
I'll beat him in a debate.
Speaking of changing the argument, I'm really upset with how people in this community locate pedophiles and then let it go the next week.
Yeah,
you know, I'm
right.
kidding. This seems like it should warrant more than 2 or 3 days of harping on. If children are being harmed, why is Moody still allowed to come and perpetrate these lies live on this program? Also, if To Catch a Predator just invited them in and gave them cookies and lemonade and then sent them on their way.
No, I think it'd be funnier if To Catch a Predator came in and they're like, you're trying to fuck this 12-year-old. Also, your posture is awful.
Right.
Dude,
right.
The way you sit and present yourself, what do you do? It's like, that should be the least of your problems.
Is it true that Melton sent you here?
Well, once
You guys
somebody
are
beats women,
describing
what does
season-
it matter if they have a car or not? You know?
Right, good point. Yeah, I hate this guy. He doesn't own a car. Like, well, wait a second. I thought there was way worse accusations being made.
You guys are describing season 1, though. That's when they weren't working with the cops. They were just interviewing them when they showed up. So they did just give them cookies and let them go.
Still gets you. Second of all, everybody knows what you mean when you say you can't open pickles. We know we mean a jar. You know that. Stop it. And then
he literally had a back and forth with this guy. Didn't like it. So now he's bringing it to the air to win the argument without him being there.
Jake Shields, who I think is a douche, said he couldn't open olives. Or said he couldn't open pickles. And he goes, Andrew Wilson goes, actually, it was an olive jar. All right, you're a fat guy who can't open different jars of food. Who gives a shit if it was olives or pickles? By the way, MSO.
We watched Aaron try to open a 20-ounce soda one time for like 3 minutes. Just
a
twisting
bottle of
it,
water. It was a
switching
bottle of
hand.
water.
Oh, was it water? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. We watched him switch hands and grips, underhand, overhand.
That went on forever.
It is wild. It is wild to go from, pedophile to, he doesn't know how to open a pickle jar.
Yes.
It's like, why is that?
All right, this is from Wednesday morning. Again, thanks to the great Bubble Popper for producing the show for us. We appreciate it.
Start testifying. NoPen 15 Fathead with $1 and says, instead of mentioning the goal, maybe you should look into turning on people because the numbers are down. Not really. First half hour, we're at 209.
What?
It's kind of about normal. We usually
this is a Wednesday evening show still.
Yeah.
209 on Rumble?
we peak out in the 270s or so.
Oh.
I think we'll probably end up getting there.
This is like Opie numbers. You're begging for money and that many
And
people
it
are
is about
watching?
4 times. There's a 4x multiplier according to him on Rumble numbers. So
According to
you're
me,
talking
too.
about 50 people. Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta wonder how desperate you are for a win when you start harping on a guy for the pickle jar thing. Like, usually if my wife brings me a jar, I can open it. There's definitely been jars I couldn't open.
Yep.
What are we doing?
I've struggled a few times.
You hit it with a butter knife a couple times. You get one of those grippy things, whatever it is. You open it.
Run it under
So
hot
what,
water.
Aaron? The guy couldn't open a jar? Okay.
No pen? Are you taking a shot at somebody else? Was that seems like maybe you were taking a shot at somebody else, but I'm out of the loop. I don't know.
Maybe
So
is this the guy that was on a podcast once who was talking about being a man, and then they handed him a pickle jar and he couldn't open it, and he handed it over to someone else who just instantly got it. I remember seeing a clip like that, which was really funny, but I have no idea if it's the same guy.
So Aaron just said your numbers are down. You should start turning on people. And he goes, I don't know what you're talking about. So check this out.
KCOH says, lots of words I want to happen to you. I don't watch embarrassing pedo questions. I like that idea. Whoops. I fucked up.
Nopen15 Fathead has donated $1 and says it was a jab at Carl.
Huh. I don't watch. And I know that breaks his heart. Are his numbers down and he's yelling at people? Well, now, damn you, Nopen15 Fathead. Now you've got me interested. Is Carl spurging at people for not... you know what I did watch today? You guys, we'll get back to the Fauci thing in a second. I did watch, believe it or not, it was, I think, a Dirty Jersey Rat clip of Patrick Melton. That's right. A guy who serially said he wants to...
Yeah, this is interesting.
Oh, no.
This is not going to go the direction you think it's going to go, Patrick. Yeah, this is interesting.
Melton. That's right. A guy who serially said he wants to fuck kids on numerous shows for years and years.
Wow.
I mean, it's getting wild now, the accusations that he's throwing out there. You might want to add that to the report. Holy shit.
I watched a clip of him watching Kevin Brennan. Apparently in that Dabbleverse, they've got this leaderboard. Who's the guy we were talking about? Flimsy Greenberg. The guy who's got his dabble.
I'm not even really sure what I'm talking about here. By the way, if you want me to sign up for Dabble Tip, here are the demands that I have for it.
I want to see this traffic report from a helicopter. It looks like a busy road. I don't know what road it is down there, but there's a lot of cars. Looks like a fire or something. I don't know.
It might be Main Street or East Ave. I can't tell from here.
Back to you.
Tips him. I guess I pissed him off with my comments on the Dabble Tip. I thought I made it very clear I was having fun. And I told him, you should tell me to go fuck myself. And I think even Aussie guy on Twitter was like, tell him to go fuck himself, Flimsy. A reference to what I was saying.
Fucking hell, Dean, you got it. Dean, keep stay on target. You're almost... Holy shit.
The fucking retarded Australian gets it. Why can't they get it? But this thing is like controlling all of these guys. Like all these guys who are put on this leaderboard, they're all just obsessed with it. It's just a wacky, dumb thing that this guy's doing for fun, and they're all letting it control their universe. Kevin Brennan is
Aaron's been doing the leaderboard thing for years. He just never shows it because it's bullshit.
Yes.
He's number one in money and views and all this stuff, but he never shows a leaderboard because he can.
Letting it control their universe. Kevin Brennan is calling the guy who runs the leaderboard. I saw a clip of him like fucking screaming at the guy.
I love
and the guy's
shows where the guy talks about clips that he saw rather than showing the clips. And then that's the entire show.
Well, he doesn't want to cover the Dabbleverse.
He doesn't cover the Dabbleverse movie.
It's like, show the clip. Like
his audience hates it.
The call between Flimsy and Kevin was insane. It was so funny. Like, show that.
I was recently. I hate to even say this. It'll be on someone's bingo board. But I was on Drew Lane's show this past week, and Kevin Brennan and Chad Zumach responded to Drew Lane, and so they were calling Drew out. So what Drew does is he goes, "All right, this is Kevin Brennan. This is how you would know who he is. This other guy, Chad Zumach, does this thing." The way that Aaron just goes into, so then Kevin Brennan's talking to Flimsy Greenberg, and they're talking about the Dabble dashboards. Like, who in his audience would know what the fuck he's talking about? Why would they care?
Yeah. Is it Flimsy or Luigi Green? It's one of the Greenbergs. It's like, there's a guy in a work site in Minnesota who has no idea.
There's a guy in a Vikings jersey who's just like, what is he talking about right now?
It's one of the Greenberg brothers. But yeah, I mean, like we did all watch that, and the first thing when he was talking, when they were covering him, Drew Lane, right? Remember Kevin Brennan and Chad when they were
Yes.
They started talking about him. They instantly, before they even watched the clip, they watched it a second, then they start trying to look into his history and everything and see what they can find on it.
Is he on the radio still? Is he employed? How many listeners does he have?
Yeah, forget what he's saying.
They saw that Drew had way more YouTube subscribers than they do. So then they were just like, okay, so maybe there is an audience. Oh, this must be the guy, the reason why Carl is popular. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Okay.
Not doing anything wrong, the Flimsy Greenberg. I'm sorry. He's not doing anything wrong. He's just doing this for shits and giggles. Well, then Patrick Melton has to watch Kevin yell about him. And I'm watching this clip, and I'm realizing two things at once. I go, holy shit, both Patrick, like this dabble board thing, like Patrick Melton was already a boring guy with no talent. He's just got a lot of hostility and watches people and is really good at garnering low IQ people into a group.
Even a broken clock, man.
But also
Very impressive, Aaron.
He described a talent.
He says that like it's a bad thing.
He's got no talent, but here's something he's really good at.
Yeah.
Is that not the definition of a talent?
What he's really good at is making tons of money and getting tons of viewers by doing a same thing that I'm doing.
Yeah.
He's a retard herder, basically, which is a skill.
There you go.
But I'm watching him talk about Kevin Brennan, and I'm like, wow, he's very boring and not entertaining. And really, I can't believe this guy was ever a comic at any point. He's criminally unfunny.
What?
Hold on a second. So he's talking about Patrick Melton. Are you comparing? Kevin Brennan's the guy who was staring at his screen for 4.5 minutes straight, trying to fill out a strike form.
Like he's a guy who can't turn a phrase, can't come up with a witty thought to witticism, nothing. But he was right. He was right early in the clip. And if he would have made the clip 2 minutes long and moved on to something else, if he had anything else, it would have been fine. But this is the tragedy of him.
Patrick's 5-hour show. He had nothing to talk about.
All Patrick did was talk about Kevin. Anyway, here's a story about Patrick talking about Kevin.
He said this dabble board thing is going to ruin Kevin Brennan, and it's causing him to melt down. And he's absolutely right. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a guy fucking around having some fun with a website. Who gives a shit? Streaming is golf.
It is interesting. Aaron's one of these guys who wants Kevin Brennan's approval. You know, obviously, Aaron's been on MLC. He'd love to get back on there again. He wants Kevin to like him. And so he's always praising Kevin Brennan, how great he is. Kevin Brennan's fucked up so badly this week that even Aaron's like, all right, this old man looks like a fool. I can't. There's no other way to spin this.
I mean, Kevin Brennan's way more of a used-to-be comic than Melton, though.
Yeah, the guy I have a restraining order against I was watching his show. He's right.
He's right about this thing, yeah.
Radio, you're competing against other stations for money because there's a finite amount of ad dollars. Streaming is golf. You're just trying to beat your own best score.
Well, in golf, there's actually tournament. All right, whatever.
Trying to make your money. That's all. But I watched this clip and I'm like, holy shit, I'm agreeing with Patrick Melton. The asteroid can hit any time. And it was about the fact that Kevin Brennan is letting this shit fucking own his mind.
Well, this has started long before the Dabble dashboard.
Why is this guy trying to get on my good side?
I don't know. He's being pretty sweet to you right now.
That's a huge concession.
Yeah.
Huge.
It's wild for him to say this.
Also, Kevin has a subscription to Playboard.
Yeah, Kevin's been obsessed with this forever.
He would do that himself the whole time. Now it's just accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
But what was the original question he was answering?
He was just saying
about
the time
Dean?
he was watching a clip of Patrick, watching a clip of Kevin, and he's describing that.
I thought this was about Carl turning on people.
Yeah, you're right. He never did get back to that, did he? I'm not sure who
As he
turned
turns
on
Kevin Brennan.
I'm not sure who I turned on in order to get views.
His mind.
Oh, and let's not forget that the thing he was critical of me for was not turning on Anthony. It's like, Carl is just like sweeping for Anthony Cumia, and what is he turning on people now for views? Like, which thing do you want me to do? I'm confused.
And Aaron only turned on Cumia when Cumia said he thought Aaron was a weird comment. That didn't quite send him over the edge. But then when Anthony was more explicit in how much he didn't like Aaron, That's when it was over the line.
Anthony was a top 3 broadcaster of all time in Aaron's mind until Anthony didn't like Aaron, and then he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, and all the shit that had happened, that ever happened with Anthony had happened before he was doing his shows over there and trying to get on Compound.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years.
And it's just, it's everything I've said about that Dabbleverse from day one. It's just me being right again. Kevin Reed.
What are the chances? This fucking guy is right and winning every time.
I get it now. Streaming equals golf. I'm bad at both.
Reacts to that. All these other guys react to Kevin, and then they think they're winning, when in reality, it's like, you wonder, who's the retard? The retard being retarded at the retarded thing? Or the retards watching the retards be retarded at the retard? You understand you're further down the retard chain.
But you're
Shit
watching
rolls
the
down.
retards watch other retards. So you're further down by your own definition.
Dude,
you're not
now,
even watching
damn it,
the
we're the
clips.
bottom of the retard watching chain.
Just like Moody said, he's talking about guys watching clips.
Yes, he's not even watching the clips. Well, when I reached out to him and said, hey, Aaron, I'd love to come on your show, he came on and goes, I watched Carl on with Chad Zumach. And he said he watched the entire thing. It's like, okay, so you're watching me talk to Chad and talking about it on your show. Isn't this the thing you're complaining about right now?
The retard being retarded at the retarded thing? Or the retards watching the retards be retarded at the retard? You understand you're further down the retard chain. Shit rolls downhill, dipshit. So all these guys, this is what I said about the Dabbleverse. All these guys think they're winning, but they don't realize that those of us who zoom out from the
All right, well, so that I get said
This is like, in olden times, along the Silk Road, you'd wait for orators like Aaron to come down and regale you with tales of what happened in foreign lands, and this is what you'd have to listen to.
We talk about this all the time on this show. I'd love to just get into the mind of a real steel toe listener, a toe bro. And be like, what do you think he means by this? Like, what's your takeaway? Like, he just talked around in circles about nothing. He's describing himself while saying that that's retarded. It's like,
It proves there's no one. It proves that there's no. He doesn't know what his show is, so how can an audience member know what it is and like it? You can't. It's
doesn't make any
different all the
sense.
time.
Every time I've spoken to someone who's like into steel toe, unironically, like been in a chat with them and asked them about it, they've said, he's just a silly guy. I don't take anything too seriously. Like that's the position that they take. They're kind of disengaged in a bit of a way, and also it's a thing that they have on in the background, and then they can say racist things from time to time into the chat room.
That's where those
seems to be the
broadcasting
appeal.
chops are important, you know, because they just kind of float along.
all right, there's so much more to talk about. He got real stressed out about making money this week. Of course, he's retired the rally. He used to not say the goal word. That was the G word. Now he talks over and over again about how he's not going to have a rally.
There was. Are you going to play a clip of that, or
I'm going to play a lot of stuff, but I'm setting up a donation segment, Moody.
Right. Sorry, because there was one line he said today during this week, which was, "We've abandoned the rally segment, so let's all rally together."
Yep, it's unbelievable. It's like, I'm not going to use the G word, so let's hit that G. It's like just it's so ridiculous. All right,
From April, he can't hit the G.
supertip.gg/WATP is where you can go to support this program and participate, like my man Hunter Duke.
My finance advisors keeps telling me I'll never financially recover from being a fan of this great dais, but I go to work and not beg. Also, Hurt by Johnny Cash, best cover ever.
I agree. I think I'm not a big Nine Inch Nails fan, so I think Johnny Cash's version of Hurt is the superior version. Hunter Duke, we'll see you in Detroit, Royal Oak, more specifically. Clark Griswold coming in says, nothing pisses off Brendan more than the fact that Pat Dixon is doing well. Oh, don't tell him that. Do not ever tell him that. I love when Chad was going off on you, Pat. He's like, look at this guy. He's just like streaming every day in order to get like super chats. I'm like, Chad, he was on MLC saying that. It's like, what do you think is going on? So stupid. They're so
I need
stupid.
to be put to the ground.
They need to be put to the ground with questions. Anonymous coming in.
It puts the cum on its skin so I can lick it off again.
Guys, you got to stop using the Aaron AI voice. We got to cease and desist. Mark Davis. $5 says, don't forget that he will never forgive Anthony for making Gino think he was funny and popular. That's a far worse crime than biting Danny Brand. That's true. It cost him $3,000. That was rough.
I said
all right.
we, actually, not he.
Anonymous coming in says, since Blind Mike isn't on the Dabbleverse show next Thursday, can you cover DJ Electra and her hot fire rap? Also, what is the status of the HROs that Pussy filed? Any update on that? All right. Yeah,
I like the rap.
I'll probably never ask again if they don't ask me.
True, it's a good point. You like DJ Electra's rap songs?
Yeah. I respect and appreciate outsider music, and I think that it had a direct message, and I think it's when somebody believes in what they're doing enough to put it out and not give a shit what the likely reaction will be. I respect that, and I enjoy it.
It's pretty good. I like the beginning where it's like, "Shama watching Little Piggy, Shama Pat Dixon and a Siggy, Shama."
I just like that the crash out is becoming more accessible to Blind Mike. He couldn't see it before. Now he can hear what's happening.
Bubble Popper, the producer of the show, coming in. No joke, Detroit tickets are going fast. I just got mine, and I was surprised people actually want to come. Dorks. Bubble Popper's making the trip to be there with us in Detroit. Dumb Comet coming in.
Actually, Moody, I called Aaron a dumb comet, Moody, just correcting the pedant.
Yeah, I thought it was weird, too.
Dumb Comet.
Anonymous.
The only reason why I want to debate Misfit Patriot is because he too has domestic violence issues. We might end up friends afterwards and swap tips on how to abuse relatives. The reason I won't debate you, Carl, is because you won't headbutt Jenny Jingles and have never been arrested. Being a law-abiding citizen is gay.
I have been arrested. But
Agree.
I was a teenager at the time. Ricada
Was it
Laws
for an
here.
abortion?
No, that's legal in this state, fortunately.
okay.
Still is, actually. Ricada Law, our buddy Nick coming in.
I don't think you guys understand because you've never left the internet. Grass is sustained by the production of chlorophyll, not chloroform, Patrick, from interacting with sunlight. Touch it.
Good point. Thank you, Nick. Thanks for being here. Stop using that voice, guys. I'm going to get in trouble.
Now Moody is repeating Carl's made-up lie. That's why people say you always agree with each other. Dean has said multiple times he never contacted Aaron to become his co-host. Emergency show incoming.
What happened?
Man, it really got melting, whatever it was.
I'm not sure what just happened. Oliver Hugo coming in.
My big sauce! Here's some more money for our house. I found more in our bank account, but it wouldn't let me donate $5,000. Only $5. I hope this helps.
It does
You'll Venmo
help.
that?
It
You'll
does
Venmo
help.
that, Carl?
Keep the money coming over.
You'll Venmo?
Nope. Keep the money coming over. It's helping towards the house.
Has anyone seen Scarlett Hampton? I want to ask her to be April 2-0, but no one can find her.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's been gone for a few days. Hopefully she's committed somewhere.
And Karmic, right? Aren't they missing together?
No, Karmic's coming back tomorrow.
Is he with Felicia?
I don't know.
Ooh.
When's he? How'd you find out he's coming back tomorrow?
Didn't he say he's like, I'm returning on Saturday on Twitter?
Oh, amazing.
I heard a rumor that Stuttering John will be on Ashley's show tomorrow night. Is that true? Colin Madden, I can't believe it's not shit. No excuses now, Patrick.
All right.
Yeah, he says, I'll be back Saturday. Stay tuned on Twitter.
That's what Karmic says?
Yep.
Well, we'll look
Damn,
forward to
what
that.
time? Want to know what time not to start my stream?
Oh, wait.
Right.
Saturday's the 1st, so his internet comes back on.
That makes sense. Little $5 says, Pat, I'll sell you my car for $6,000. It's a Honda Accord with 92,000 miles. It'll last for 300,000 with oil changes, 2016 in pearl white with awful beige cloth.
I'm in. That's a great deal.
That is a good deal.
Yeah, count me in.
It seems like a real offer, too. I don't see a joke there.
You're going to want to check the timing belt on that.
Yeah, I mean, best and worst years for Honda Accord and everything. But yeah, find me, I don't know, like reach out for real.
Are those city miles or highway miles? That's a big difference. Little says, Pat Dixon, what do you put your Pekka to turn the light switches on or something? You fucking nuts. Home run, Chippy.
Home run, call me a home run.
Oh, speaking of which, I have a chip voice that I have to get put into Super Tip, and I was looking around on how to do that. I know there's a tutorial somewhere
Do it on your show, Chad.
I've never done my own.
Do it now. Do it live.
Guys, should I add a voice, guys?
Super Cool Movie says, Hazy Shade of Winter by the Bangles for the win. Okay. I don't know if I'm familiar with the Bangles version of that.
Oh, yeah.
The lead singer is hot, though, or she was. So there's that. Sta Chunksta says, Ben Gibbard covering Teenage Fan Club's The Concept, Urge Overkill covering Hot Chocolate's Emmeline, whatever had to waste this freebie. All right. We'll give it to you. Vegas Law Tube, incoming spy report on Chad's $42,000 bought in cash car. Spoiler, it's BS. The potato has the proof. Well, of course it's BS.
So this is a guy who lives here. He's a lawyer.
I met him at Hackamania. Yeah, we talked.
Yeah, we've been texting, and he's helping me out with some of the house stuff. And yeah, he messaged me the other day that he's getting some intel on Chad's car, that it may not be. This is unreal. The guy can't tell the truth about anything if this is true.
Of course he wasn't telling the truth about that, but Chad even said, look it up. He invited people to fact check about this.
He had 20 grand in a shoebox.
Right. He needed $8,300 for a comedy special, but at $20,000 burning a hole in a shoebox. Makes perfect sense. Mostrote says Lady K's a narcissist, makes TLP about himself, hashtag Dean World Order. Listen, I just play what Bubble Popper sends me. Got nothing to do with this. Perry Randy Blue says, I finally agree with semen eating toe. KB is criminally unfunny. Like when Carl surrounded himself with comics, Horseface Mayor, and Keanu Bisconti. Can't disagree with anything that was said there. Not sure what all of it means, but it seems
Have you turned
correct.
on Chrissy? Has that happened yet?
I did a show about Chrissy lying to her audience.
No.
And
about Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah, about Jeremy, and she really dropped the ball with what's her lips there.
That whole way she was behaving right then is the exact reason I broke up with her.
Yeah.
Because she just was like everything. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
So she got taken off of Friday Night Tights, and rather than self-reflect and be like, what did I do to get removed from this really popular show that I wanted to be a part of and I've been a part of for so long, she goes, well, I guess cancel culture wins. It's like, Chrissy.
Yes.
The reason why is because you were championing a guy who was striking channels. And then you lied about having your so-called friend on and saying you sent her the link when you didn't, and then had to come back and admit that you lied about it.
Yeah, they all shifted to that right wing thing. So these talking points are 10 years old and they're not accurate anymore. And it's hard to be the party that's held down and all the conspiracies and stuff when you're in power and doing everything. So it's a weird time for the right wing people right now.
Well, if you lean on bullshit, it is, But I mean, the whole thing, that whole first stream that she did with Melanie Mack, she was acting oblivious, and she obviously wasn't.
Correct.
Yeah, they want to be the underdog the whole time, and it's like there's no one stopping you from saying whatever you want. Just what do you want to say? What do you want to do?
If you're Aaron, the answer is the N-word.
Right.
Over and over again. That's what he wants to say and do.
Right. Well, there's limits.
Remember when Haley cancel cultured Jackie?
Is that what happened? Trucker Smart coming in on Super Tip.
Aaron is a great example of Dunning-Kruger, which is the Kruger brother that bores you to sleep and you hope you don't wake up, where the other one kills you in your sleep.
I didn't know that about Dunning-Kruger. Good to know. Cash coming in. Said, Hendrix cover of All on the Watchtower is clearly the better version. Fight me. So when this was first brought up, that was my first example. And I said that to Adam Bush, who is the biggest Dylan fan aside from Pat Dixon you'll ever meet. But Pat, I think you'd even agree All on the Watchtower better when Hendrix
Dave
did it, right?
Matthews Band,
even though we probably will never meet. But and you know who else agreed? Bob Dylan agreed. He started doing a more Hendrix-esque version of it.
Makes sense.
After that.
But yes, you're right, Cash. That is correct. That's the correct answer.
Based on current trends, Aaron's show is going to grow like an avalanche. People are tired of the Epstein class like Melton. Dude always calling people poor. F-you.
You're 50. That's Melton.
Junk Drawer Vibrator, the Kingsman version of Louie Louie. There's no such thing as a good version of Louie Louie. Come on. What are we talking about here?
Black Flag's got a great version.
Do they? I like Black Flag. Who's this? Not Henry Rollins, hopefully.
It is the Rollins era, I think. Yeah.
Well, then I don't want to talk about it. Aaron's getting very stressed out about donations this week, and he's hurting for money. Well, yeah, it's been an ongoing trend, certainly. And this is from Monday morning. Of course, he doesn't make the goal on Monday morning ever, and it's really bothering him. This week being no exception to that.
Piece of shit. Toss them both into a volcano and be done. Guys, $115 away from a win for the Toad. You guys have any money for us in these last 5 minutes? We got 5 minutes left in the show. We are, if you didn't know, we're done. We're not going to do rally segments anymore.
Right.
I'm happier without the rally segments. I like it better. So if you guys could rally up.
They're going to be replaced with 10-minute talks about how we don't do a rally.
We're not. By the way, I'm not playing music right now. There isn't a light flashing.
It's called a quiet rally.
Yes.
And knock out that $100, boy, I would be happy. You know, really, the way things have been going lately, if we can get into double digits on a Monday, I think that's workable. Jesus. So please,
if we lose by 95, I'm happy. He's gotten so far off course with this.
Thank you. Everybody, go ahead and gift a membership. Throw something on. All the links are in the chat. Thank you very much. Baba Shah.
He's excited to buy his lawyer a boat.
Yeah.
That's what the money is for.
First of all, his lawyer, he'd have to have that lawyer for 30 years to afford a boat for that lawyer. This lawyer is a flat rate, strip mall, Better Call Saul-esque lawyer.
Says all bald beard fags must die. He does look like a creep, though. He looks like a cretin, creepy guy. Oh, Kermie, thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right. Hit like, hit follow. Let's make a bunch of money. By the time this story's over, we'll be done. I hope you guys are feeling generous. It's like at Catholic Mass. We're passing the basket around. It's going to come to your pew. Throw a few bucks in. I sure would apprate
This is starting to sound like a rally.
Hold on. No, Patty's bringing up the collection plate.
Time repeats.
It's just, we came around we go.
By the way,
content.
What year? How many more years is he going to ask his kid for a weekly pay for the iPad?
It's 2 years he's doing
that. The offering plate's coming around.
Yep.
It looks like we're heading for a loss today, but let's see if we can mitigate the damages just a little bit. Okay, let's do this KFC story that Red Fox Mad wanted us to do, and you guys can all gift 200 memberships.
Okay. So this is him actually missing the goal on Monday morning. So he was stressing out right there, and as he often does, money did not come.
Busy-ass restaurant with a full parking lot every night? I'm good. Like I said, I'll take the whip. All right, guys, thank you. Looks like we're starting off $115 light this week. That sucks, but it's nothing new. Let's go morning show short. Morning short 115. Well, we gave it our best, you know? We did what we could do. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow. There's Dorkness Rising with $2. Thank you very much. All right, guys, get in those last donos, I suppose. I don't think we're going to hit any goals here, but I appreciate the two. Let's see what.
Where's Daniel Tosh when you need him, you know?
Right. He's got $500 burned a hole in his pocket. You can just send to him.
Dorkness Rising has for us.
Dorkness Rising has donated $2 and says Sanders used to write Morse code to protect his secrets. Nig nig. Nig nig nig. Nig 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 nig.
I didn't know that's how Morse code worked. Thank you, though, for the $2.
Some of these smart fans. You know, I'm just an idiot wrangler.
That's the thing. Like, we've seen evidence that his fans are redneck racists. All of his biggest supporters are rednecks.
DP Granny says this shortfall is your fault for not being funny. 100% it is my fault. Absolutely. We'll see what we can do tonight. Maybe we can figure it out tonight. Marble Arm says, can I buy one of his biracial kids? I don't think that's legal anymore. Steel Toe should buy the house and restaurant. Hey, coming up 115 short. We can't be buying any restaurants. What are you talking about? Somebody did make this Magic the Gathering card for me, though. It's the Crusader card. It's my face. And it says, all donations get plus 100. Awesome.
It doesn't look like a Magic the Gathering card at all. What you talking about?
I will honor that.
Looks like a picture on his phone to me, which I think he'd be more careful about showing people.
Pretty low effort.
Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says, hit like, hit subscribe, hit your kids in a fake. All right. Carlos Cameo says, who are we raiding today? Oh, yeah, I was just about to sign off. We should find somebody to raid. And then tonight during the evening show, we're going to make a fortune. You guys are going to be so jealous. It's going to be crazy.
Imagine being on the receiving end of an Aaron raid. It's like, we just got 27 new people watching.
Mm-hmm. And they're all saying the N-word in the chat.
Right, yeah.
Harassing the host. It's the horrible.
We're going to have so many gifted members.
He's going to get kicked off Rumble, right, Moody?
Yes. Like,
I mean, he's breaking their terms.
He's utilizing community features to harass other people on the platform. Like, it's
hilarious. He thinks there's no rules, and he's like the biggest show on the platform. He thinks he can do anything he wants.
Like,
Rumble doesn't have copyright.
Yes.
What are you doing? It's insane. Like, you are. It's the opposite of what Rumble wanted from that feature.
So he sees it as a literal raid.
Right? Yes. Guys, Facebook is where everyone's watching video these days. We're exclusively on Facebook now.
I'm feeling really good about Kick.
Yes.
If someone raided Aaron every day, he'd file an HRO.
For ships, our tits are going to fall off, which that would help me immensely. All right. Daniel Davis deep dive. I'm good. Spectre Nation, Hot Beats TV. American Paul Preston's Agenda 21 Radio. All right, we're gonna raid Agenda 21 Radio.
The international.
This is our guy. He's gonna change our lives. He's gonna change the way we see the world. Guys, thank you very much for being here this morning. We'll be back at 6 p.m. Central Time. Thank you very much for a fun start to the week. Take it easy, and one more show today.
All right. He's going to make all the money back Monday evening. Everything's going to get better for him, which is exciting. So his real fans are starting to turn on him a little bit. And I have a couple clips of Aaron spurging out over his actual fans not being all that complimentary towards him.
Not today. Not today. Chevrolet JB says Aaron is such a fag. Stream fishing. Sorry. I love when I'm fucking. This is the part of this. Like, I'm in a good mood, down 90.
He's actually upset here.
Yes.
That really actually got to him.
Yep. No, he's pissed.
Fucking. This is the part of this. Like, I'm in a good mood, down 90, got 45 minutes left. I think it can be done. But when, like, unnecessary shit like that happens, and I come back to the chat, and it's the first thing I see, and then there's also no donos with it, it's like, well, fuck you then. Now I'm in a bad mood.
See, that reveal tells you everything you need to know. You can insult me all you want if money's attached to it. This is what makes him a lolcow. He's fine with you calling him out if you give him $5 when you do that.
Now I'll go back to the next story because now I'm in a fucked up mood. And I think I was like, hey, we're going to gradually knock down tonight's goal and the evening show will give us a win. And now I'm like, well, now not only am I not going to win, but now I'm I'm some cunt.
Imagine getting that upset because somebody says you fish the gay way.
Yeah.
I'm just noticing it says return of Corey Adam.
Yeah, Corey Adam came back. I do have those clips.
Whoa. Okay.
It did not go well.
Oh.
It was good.
It's not good. Aaron even admits after the fact, he's like, it sucked.
He said Corey Adam did not move the needle.
Right, he made $20 the whole time Corey Adam was out. He thought it was going to be this big.
Because Corey called in.
Yeah, big return.
You guys ever fuck around with DraftKings? By the way, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Rumble Rants, gifted membership. Now I'm nervous.
Yep.
Now I'm all fucked up and nervous. Missed by 115 this one. You cannot, look, you can't be delusional. You got to give the haters of this show one thing. We're missing a lot lately.
Yeah.
Look, there are some shows where we just go way over and it's fine. But we've got a lot of misses lately. They're not the biggest losses in the world, but there's a lot of missing.
Dude, there was a time when $115 miss would be like the end of the world. Now he's going, I mean, it's not by a lot. Just, we only made 50% of the goal, but whatever. But he's admitting that things are not going well. And it's getting to him.
Not the biggest losses in the world, but there's a lot of missing. I always chalk it up to $4 again. When gas gets up over $4, being a voluntary dono streamer, not the gravy gig it usually is.
It's funny that he equates it to the price of gas, because that was his biggest expense when his wife was driving an hour each way to fuck her boyfriend in that giant V8. That was very expensive for him. Yes,
and they were taking 2 cars.
They were taking 2
also,
cars.
Since when is his goal voluntary?
Good point. Now we say we don't have to give, we don't want to? I didn't know that. That's cool. This is more of him spurging out on the fans.
Guys, just rally now, please. Rally now and make me at ease.
There is no rally. What are you talking about?
Landers says that Bison getting 8-pack money. Sam Show says he's rallyless. He can't hit the goal. I fucking hate the goal. I really do. Brian says, do you really need to ask? Oh, if it's owned by Jews? Das Optic Nerve says that forehead is rallying against that hair. See, we couldn't put we couldn't have put a $5 behind that very mean joke.
Wow. Really? Listen, Stuttering John, I think, is the greatest lolcow of all time. Even he went, I can't keep reading insults $5 at a time. I have to get away from this. I'll take a $30,000 HELOC I'll never repay in order to get away from this. Aaron's going, hey guys, that's very hurtful, but if you give me $5, I'll take it.
He's sitting there reading it for free.
Right. Reading out.
Why would anybody pay?
Right.
Papa Shop says he's nervous. He's self-clapping. Oh, you're going to call out that I'm nervous or worried about the goal? What?
Hold on, I get it. Look at this retard.
That I'm nervous or worried about the goal? What, like I hide it well, you fucking retard? I love that. Oh, I think he's nervous about the goal. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I on the air and there's still a goal? Yeah, I'm nervous about it. Landers says that gay Corey said.
This is what winning looks like? Winning sucks. I don't want to ever be winning if that's what this is.
He says he's
horrible.
very happy with his life right now.
Of course. Yeah, no, it's great.
Segment sucked all my money. Bro, we brought Corey Adam back tonight and it made like $20, if that.
Yep.
I really did think that the Corey thing was going to pay for us tonight. Fuck. $80 away from a win. We can still do it. 44 memberships away from 700.
Corey was on his show and sucked.
Yep.
Then Corey left because Corey was being held back, was going to blow up, and that didn't work out. And then Aaron watched that and went, God, I want Corey back. Why? He's proven to be a failure at everything.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. The reason why Corey and Aaron had a falling out is because you were messaging Corey and getting him to fuck with Aaron in real time on the show.
Aaron and April called him on speakerphone and chewed him out.
Yes.
I'm glad you asked because that's what Topedia is for. So we have here a breakdown of the Steel Toe Corey Adam relationship.
Yep.
So the current status is warm because their contact reestablished live on air. Aaron called him live and he answered. It's a reconciliation of contact, not a rehire. Aaron's departure story softened the same night. Money remains the stated mechanism, but now he theorizes April resentment drove the rift. Explicitly his inference.
How convenient.
But what happened is that there was a rupture. This is with Patrick sending him super chats while he was on the show. There was a paid exit about a week and a half later. Then he was mostly unresponsive for a good year. He came back for an anniversary week guest spot, and then he was accused of gay ops by Matt on the show. And now he's starting to come back a little bit.
I mean,
damn.
When Aaron makes fun of me or any of us for not having loyalty or turning on people, there is no one who's done Aaron's show consistently aside from Johnny Crutches, who
this guy
he has had a falling out with.
He used to talk really poorly about his mom and dad when he was with April.
Yep.
This is a guy who there's no one close to him he won't turn on. His children, his parents, his wives, all of it.
Yeah, I mean, he was married to one of his co-hosts. Still, it didn't work.
You're right.
This guy's walking around the street screaming for the devil to come out to make a deal with him, and he just like he can't get it done.
It's not worth it.
Well, he's a broadcaster. He's been casting broads aside for the last 10 years.
Anthony Cumia is here watching, so I got to call that out. $20. Thank you very much. Holy shit. Look at this lineup. Looks like Kevin Brennan's Christmas card list. Big fan of all you guys, gentlemen. Have a good weekend. Thank you, Anthony. I'd love to have Ant on the show one of these days on this little piggy. And also, the Anthony and Jim show, now available on Patreon. I've signed up. Anthony Cumia and Jim Norton reunited and are finally doing a podcast together, which is fantastic. Their chemistry is second to none.
Did they even ask Opie?
Done that.
Did they even ask Opie?
No, when I sat down with Live yesterday, it's like watching Nope episodes in real time. Like people had to like take Opie out of the O&A episodes after the fact. That was happening as you're watching. It's great.
I want somebody add him back in.
He just goes doggy in the middle of their conversation. Like,
let's call it Mopey. More Opie.
More Opie.
Like
actually
Opie
a
only.
really funny idea.
Please put clips of Opie into the gym. An ant show.
I might do that myself. Look at it's Opie and Anthony's back.
Interrupts the show for calls and commercial breaks.
And it's just like Sam Roberts going, huh? Opie says something stupid. That's a great idea. Anthony is a fan of that. We'll make that happen, boss. Very good. Even Aaron's moderators are turning on him. So not just the fans, but the moderators as well.
That helps me sometimes. Oh, thank God you were here. Oh, this might have gone poorly. Hey, man, calm down. Oh, got it. Waylon says, what's the goal at? I mean, thank you for asking. That's very nice, but I feel like I'm being set up. $80 away from today's goal and a half hour left. You guys got anything? Can you do any? We don't do rally segments anymore. They're too humiliating. They're too embarrassing, and I look like a bag of shit every time I do it. So
imagine realizing that it's humiliating and you look like a bag of shit after doing it for years.
Yeah.
That's a wild thing to say. What actually happened was it stopped working. He'd still be doing the rally if people gave him money while he was playing his racist music.
Yeah. Dude, I saw my back in the mirror the other day. Whoa!
I should have been working on my posture years ago. Fuck.
Well, luckily he went to Brown College where he attended the class how to make money while being humiliated and looking like a bag of shit.
Dude, what a crazy thing to say. I got to back that up. That's a crazy thing to say.
He'd still be using the brown puppet if it was working. You know?
Right.
It's very nice, but I feel like I'm being set up. $80 away from today's goal and a half hour left. You guys got anything? Can you do any? We don't do rally segments anymore. They're too humiliating. They're too embarrassing, and I look like a bag of shit.
Aaron, do you think there's anything else you're doing that's embarrassing and humiliating that you don't realize yet, since it took you years to figure this one out? Holy shit.
Every time I do it. So please rally up.
Same
rules
apply to his mugshots.
Yeah. I like that
humiliating.
He goes right through the rally segment. So please rally up. He just said. What does that mean?
That's my
please rally up.
It's hilarious.
It's a rally up segment.
Right.
Let's knock out that $80. But yeah, Waylon, we're $80 down. There's nothing worse than someone asks, hey, what's the goal at? And then you tell them, and then they just go, oh, okay. Like because you're thinking like, oh, they're gonna chip in, they're gonna help out. And then they go, oh, okay, that's interesting. Thanks. Redbird with $1.
Like Chad
yeah, whoever keeps taking that fucking goal down.
Hold on.
Chad at the Honda dealership. How much for the new Civic? $42,000. All right.
That's exactly how much I have.
All right. He just gets back in his car and drives off. All right, just checking. All right, cool.
Michael Jamel says I'm running second place. All right, we have to stop the show now and go right to the dabbled dashboard and find out if that's true or not. All right, this is where Aaron gets pissed off at the moderator.
Thanks. Redbird with $1. Yeah, whoever keeps taking that fucking goal down, I'm taking away your mod badge. I swear to God. I swear to God.
They're fucking with them.
I can't today. Can I just have one thing? Can I have one thing that doesn't fuck up goal-wise? That's all I'm asking. Can I just have one thing? Yeah, I'm taking away your fucking mic. It's not
191
funny.
Redbird has donated $1 and says, I'm no fan of the cops, but you can find a dozen examples on YouTube in 5 minutes of cops that relaxed around someone like this and then proceeded to get shot and then spend 5 minutes bleeding out.
Maybe, like
75 cents for that.
I know.
That's $1. We take 75 cents of that.
Said, maybe. It's possible. It just seems like that energy he was bringing leads to a guy just getting popped for making one false move. Chevy fan says that Corey call was embarrassing. It didn't work. What can I tell you?
It's hilarious. Not like our Mikey call. Obviously.
I was about to say, how come he's allowed to have failure calls?
He'll never live it down. We should talk about it all the time. And
it would have been more embarrassing if he'd spent the whole week going, we're going to have Corey call in. It happened by itself,
The real question is, who do you think got paid more for the call, Mikey or Corey?
Well, Mikey did, obviously. Yes. That's not even close. I want to talk about David Chandler, who used to support Aaron's show and no longer does, and Aaron's bitter about that. We can also play the Corey Adams stuff. I have that on here as well. But first, people are supporting the program on supertip.gg/WATP. I appreciate Preacher Bill coming in.
Been a member of WATP and NLO for months and have never given a VIP status. What's up with that? I am not gay, but Whitney's cover of I Will Always Love You is the best cover in all of history.
Cummings?
Okay. I'm not going to argue with that. It's pretty well done. So thorough, Joe Burrow, my man.
My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. This cover by Nirvana.
All right, so you're hitting me in my generational, I don't even know what the word is, peak. When that album came out, Nirvana Unplugged, that was a huge deal. I learned all the songs on guitar. I played along with it. But Kurt can't sing those notes. He misses those notes on that song, right?
Yeah, that's what gives him that great quality. In the pine!
Yeah, it's fun.
If he hadn't said Nirvana at the end, I thought it was just Kevin complaining about the Hamilton date.
Anonymous coming in.
After the HRO, I cannot wait for Melton to expose Nick Rackets and make more money than he ever did, because Nick sucks and is gayer than Aaron.
Don't give away next season spoilers.
Jacob Shed says, do Aaron's fans realize he has the smallest audience in the Dabbleverse?
That's not true.
That's not true. I mean, there's still beef tips, but, it's close. I'm kidding, guys. I love you both. Oh, look at this twin talk with the Sidley twins are here.
What the fuck?
We miss you, Patrick. They're $50. Thank you very much.
I don't get any of that money. What the fuck would that?
Of course, you own the company, asshole.
You get out of here. Fuck
he
this.
owns the company. Thank you very much, the Sidley twins. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here.
There's nothing about Carl in there.
And see, now you're roboting out because you're spurging out so much.
I got a house.
Turns out he's a robot all this time. The Melton bot.
Hi, husband. Here's some more money for the house fund. I cashed in the change jar and bought a Visa gift card to help. $5 closer, my love.
This is fun.
This is awesome.
Carl has two houses.
This is awesome. Jacob Shed coming in. 2 weeks ago, Aaron claimed to have 900 memberships. Now he's 44 away from 700. What the fuck? Yes.
Yeah, he got a couple of big lots in one go, and they expire after a month. So
that's the problem with the membership thing. It looks bad. Doesn't last very long. Perry Randy Blue Spy Report. Carl is in the Epstein files. Who isn't? That's my excuse. I needed a ride to an island. Perry Randy Blue. I know you've probably explained it before, but is Aaron's goal his monthly expenses? He begs for amounts a real job would cover and can't up $40 for kids. He claims the goal is exactly how much he needs to get by.
He claims that, but then he also pays himself, and then he's okay with missing the goal. It's he
does those rumble reads now, which is killing it for him.
He pays the company, and then he's the only employee that gets paid out by the company, and that's all the money he needs. But the goal has not gone down ever since April left, and he was paying her $50,000 a year. So I don't know. Yeah, it's
go figure. Bacon Bits is here. What did I miss? LOL. Also, Melton, it's a Z.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm a different guy.
Good to see you, Bacon Bits. General Ocean Wolf gifted 1 Hurley's Podcast memberships. Thank you very much for doing that, General Ocean Wolf. And Kumquat Diff TV Tuning. Arrow's train kept a rolling off 1974's Get Your Wings. Oh, Aerosmith's train kept a rolling. I believe you. JFK Head Chunk. Opie responded to the Mopey show. Leave it alone.
That needs to be done.
I think it needs to be done. Cup of Times coming in.
I prefer Whitney's cover of I Will Always Eat Poo.
That's not a song. It's not a thing that exists. Fucking assholes. You guys are hurting my feelings.
That sounds like one of the covers John would start and not know how to finish.
You're right. Try to come up with it in real time, realizing that's never happened once. All right, let's watch Aaron talking about David Chandler, a guy who used to pay his way. And according to Bubble Popper, and you guys tell me what you think about this, Chandler stopped donating to Aaron in April because they started planning out his donations for him. They both wanted $1,000 a piece on their birthdays. So they were just like expecting money from David Chandler, like, oh yeah, on my birthday, give me $1,000. It's just like, oh, fuck you.
It was this first year we started watching him, so 2023. So in 2022, David Chandler and one other guy ended up knocking out the goal for like a good month. So they got a really big amount of money coming in from David Chandler.
Yeah.
The following year, 2023, they were like, I can't wait to see what David Chandler has in store for us this year. It's going to be good. And it never came.
They were spending the money. They were like, I'm getting this and I'm getting that. And last year you gave us this, so he'll probably give us more. Like, and they got nothing.
Oh, dude, it's.
And I was saying that because they were counting on David Chandler to knock out the goal many days. Like Chandler would just come in at the end and sweep up and whatever they needed, 70, 50, 110, whatever it was. And he just got tired of doing it, I think. But I just think that it hurt their bottom line so much because I've always said, don't depend. You know, like it's like having a business and you have one big customer. It's like that customer leaves and now your company goes under.
It's also a lack of appreciation. It's really self-sabotaging. And the fact that they just took it for granted and expected this guy to pay them money forever.
Yeah, my wife wants a $2,000 toilet. It would be so great if Chandler came along to my member show tonight and gave $2,000. We'd really love to buy that toilet.
It did verge into entitlement.
He probably won't.
Yeah, I mean, like with the Christmas thing, that was ridiculous.
They were
that's
making
very
a list.
tacky.
They were like sending in requests to him. They were sending him like wish lists.
It's crazy.
Bro, Bappa Shab's calling me a cheap whore for saying for $3,000 I would do a show in drag. Sam Show says, wait, you're not in drag now? Darkness Rising says, guys, come on. We need to come up with $3,000. $3,000, I do a show in drag. Absolutely. And here's what probably happens. I do the drag show on a...
I played this clip on Devilverse Live, but it's really funny. This week, someone said, Aaron, you got to stop using the N-word. And Aaron goes, I will for $100. Like, literally everything has a price. Will you humiliate yourself? For $3,000, I will. Cool. Good to know.
But also he goes back on his promises. So
well, of course.
Start using it. It's like that shirt that he said
he would never wear again. Then he $200, he got it, then he wore it.
But drag, try and stop him.
It's wild. The only thing he wouldn't do is eat butter because Patrick Melton said that. But he ate dog food. So he'll do anything.
He will eat
butter. And here,
I know.
Here's what probably happens. I do the drag show on a Friday, and then I disappear until the week from that Monday.
It's a terrible idea. Then we'll just make fun of just that for 2 weeks.
Brian says, where's David Chandler when you need him? David Chandler chose the Dabbleverse, and I think we made David Chandler mad when we said, yeah, these guys are fucking gay. It's retarded. I think that's kind of what happened with old David.
So he thinks he made David mad when they made fun of the Dabbleverse, not when he expected David to keep funding his lifestyle. Way to not understand how anything works.
I've got the Topedia link up.
Okay, I'll pull it up in a moment. Another thing to point out, though, this is the Tuesday show he showed up 3 hours late for. And, boy, is his nose big and red. There's speculation that he was up drinking a lot the night before, and that's why he didn't get on stream the right time.
Otherwise, he's still a big steel toe guy, and he just enjoys from the shadows. One of the two. But yeah, no, I feel comfortable with the $3,000 number because I don't want to do it. But if you put $3,000 in my pocket, I could get over the fact.
Chandler actually just gave $500 offline.
So we're going to have to raise the goal by $500.
Right. Hey, Nikki Glazer, Chandler gave me $500.
So hold on. Just real quick. Sorry to get sidetracked on Chad.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Does that mean that he's not raised near the money that he says he's raised on that? Like, so
Correct.
there's a big gap?
Yes. Correct.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, any money he has, you don't have to physically put it, I mean, you know what I mean, electronically put it into GoFundMe, do you?
No, you wouldn't. That'd be ridiculous. That'd be stupid.
So he can just say it's there. And if he has $500 from anything, that's why, all the money's there.
But it also means that when it comes time to do the special, Pat, he'll
won't
be
have
like,
14,000.
He won't have all that money.
But that's some other time.
The
problem for later, Chad.
Moody,
Right.
not only will he not have the Daniel Tosh and Nikki Glazer money, he wanted the money he spent on the bicycle that he bought.
Right.
Which seems like it's a
The
pretty
new
nice
microphone.
bike. The microphone, the new monitor he has.
And whatever new shoes he's
TV
got.
mounting. That's
Why
not
the goal
cheap.
is $20,000 now.
You know how
he
much
bought
it is to have a
sneakers.
man come over and mount a TV? That's expensive.
Yes.
Canuter Valve says, main vein with $3,000. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to. Plus, I'm not trying to fuck a trans person in the ass, so I don't think Chandler's going to support it.
Oh, shot at David Chandler, a guy who's giving him thousands of dollars.
I don't know.
Take
Why
that
don't
for
we give
enjoying
him
from
an
the
offer?
shadows.
Let's give him an offer. Let's see.
Yeah, do you think Aaron would take
10 grand?
I mean, if he got 8 of it, he might take it.
Boats
Might
aren't
be worth
cheap.
his time.
God, I'm pretty sure you get a willing recipient over on Transverse Network. Over there.
Yes, for sure. All right, this is let's go to Tuesday morning when he showed up late, and he's got all the reasons in the world for why he wasn't on at the usual 6 a.m. time. That proves he's a radio pro.
Do you want these Topedia?
Oh yeah, let's
article
do
on-
that first. Good call.
So David Chandler is the show's original whale from December 2022. He front loads or bankrolls the Daily Goal. It escalates into a Dom sub Daddy Chandler owner dynamic with the Christmas hot tub stream in late 2023. I think we remember that one with Aaron and April. The throne slips, then collapses in January 2024, edged out and then officially supplanted as top donor by the Suge Knight whale.
Yeah, so Chandler gave me $1,000 to do the hot tub stream. Then he gave Rocco $1,000 to do a hot tub stream. I think he gave Chad $1,000, and Chad had to like sneak into a hotel and jump into a pool. And then he gave Aaron and April $1,000, and they had to go to like some hotel resort and check in for the night to use their hot tub, which was like a water park with kids playing around them while they groped each other.
David Chandler's always watching. He's omnipresent like Santa Claus, and he calls him Daddy Chandler. I have to dance to your tune. Then this one was when it turns. He offered to pay for a noon extension, asked Aaron to name my price, but on the 15th of December, Rumble Friday, set the $500 price, then didn't pay. Fucked off on us with no extension.
I wonder if he was less like Santa Claus and more like the Tooth Fairy. Aaron would pluck a tooth out, leave it under his pillow. That's why his mouth is missing so many teeth. Chandler would come
Makes
along to
sense.
leave money.
Did Double or Nothing with Aaron. He calls him Lord David Chandler. Like it's really trying to talk to him, and then he just disappears. Chandler does have the ability to take back his throne, but never does.
Yeah, relying on one or two guys to pay your salary when they're not your employer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very dangerous thing to do.
Well, you've got to rely on the 60,000 unique people who see you every month.
Right, yeah. You'd think they could spread it around a little bit.
He likes getting small donations. He says it all the time when he's getting small donations.
Yeah,
but
that's
then
the
he's
best
also
kind.
calling out for Red Boys and 200 membership.
Right.
Down here, and I go into the stream, and it says there's 2 people in it. Oh, Sam Show says could have put on a better shirt. I don't.
We start here. This is a better spot.
Down here, and I go into the stream, and it says there's 2 people in it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Not to be egotistical, but there's usually about 30 people waiting around, fucking around in the Rumble chat at about 5:30 when I come down and make sure everything's good.
Nothing egotistical about that, sir. I assure you.
So I go to open up YouTube because I decided I'm going to try streaming on YouTube for the first 15 minutes and then shutting it down. I figure every once in a while, we'll do a week on YouTube for 15 minutes, see if we can grab some extra people.
WEAK.
He just quit. Now he's like, you know what? I think we're going to go to YouTube. Like, what's going on?
I know. He's already back on YouTube. Listen to the explanation for why he's doing that. This is hilarious.
When I come down and make sure everything's good. So I go to open up YouTube because I decided I'm going to try streaming on YouTube for the first 15 minutes and then shutting it down. I figure every once in a while, we'll do a week on YouTube for 15 minutes, see if we can grab some extra people, bring them on over to Rumble.
How long?
Because I'm like
YouTube Fridays,
dude. Listen to his reasoning here for why he's going onto YouTube to drag people over to Rumble. Listen to this.
Grab some extra people, bring them on over to Rumble. Because I'm liking the Rumble growth.
Because he's liking the Rumble growth. So Rumble's growing.
We just need to go to other platforms to pull them into Rumble.
Right. So wouldn't that be the opposite of what he's saying right there?
Do you guys want to guess how many people, peak number of people who watched Aaron live on YouTube was this week?
130.
I think it's lower than that, right? Megan, who goes on to YouTube to pull the Is It Gay stuff, said she saw 9 people at one point.
Pat, do you have
I would guess 35 or something, but it doesn't matter because literally none of them are going to follow onto Rumble.
Right.
Ever.
The peak number was 22.
Wow. So
for the morning show?
Out.
Yeah, this was the morning show. Yep, the 28th of July morning show. 22 people peak on YouTube. He streamed on there for 2 hours before switching over to Rumble.
Your boy didn't do too good, did he?
No, he didn't do good.
2 hours and the peak was 22?
Yes.
I have to take a break from the action because we have a celebrity here who wants to be seen. Our boy David Chandler.
Sup, fellas? Good seeing you guys again. Hi, Aaron.
What's up, David Chandler with $100? Thank you very much, sir. Is it your birthday? Now I have to get into a hot tub, but still, I appreciate the $100.
What are you going to spend it on?
Ronnie G gave me $10. Carl's getting a new house? Congrats. Yes, thank you. I need the money towards the house. Thank you, guys.
I don't need this.
It's a very expensive home that I'm purchasing.
Between this and the stock market this week, I don't need this shit.
I'm stressed out about it. Thanks, guys. Thanks, David Chandler. That's fucking awesome. I love that you're here. Still checking stuff out. Appreciate it. That's going to piss Aaron off.
I go to hit refresh on the YouTube stream. It won't load. Nothing. I look down in the bottom left here. I see no internet access. I go look on the router. Internet light is blinking. Son of a dick. So I restarted. I'm like, you know what? I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time to restart the router and, the show will be fine. I don't freak out about tech stuff the way I used to. I still freak out about tech stuff, just not the way I used to. So I restart that. Fucking internet light is blinking still. Now you've exhausted the limit of my ability to know anything tech related.
You should have texted me, man. I'm the IT guy. I would have told you to reboot it again.
How did he have 2 people waiting with no internet?
Makes no sense, right? Maybe it was so bad there were only 2 people there.
No, they're waiting in the stream for it to start. If you schedule a stream, it says how many people are waiting.
Oh, gotcha.
But only if you have an internet connection can you see that.
Yeah. Well, it may have been he maybe had it open and was waiting. Like it was from when he had an internet connection.
Maybe
he saw it and then
maybe.
So I'm completely lost. I'm baffled, if you will. I call T-Mobile. I get the automated thing. They tell me there's an outage in the area. I text my neighbor. He says it's out at his house. He texts our other neighbor.
Imagine getting a text from this asshole at 5:30 a.m. Is your internet on? I don't know, Aaron. I don't get up for work until 7:30. Can you please not text me?
Also, T-Mobile, does he have like that home 5G internet that's like $30 a month?
He probably got it with the free tablet that he got for his
You have to
son.
put the little receiver in your window.
It's out at his house. I'm like, all right. So
I have this crazy thing in my house. Not to, I know people get upset when I brag about things like
Which
this.
house?
But, well, this house here in New York.
Okay.
I have this crazy thing where I have 2 ISPs. And the reason for that is because I make a living streaming on the internet. And so if one of the ISPs went down, I would be screwed. So just a thought for Aaron.
I just don't have it scheduled. So if my internet's down,
that's true.
Meh.
That's a good point.
Not alone. Well, I'm not just going to sit here with my thumb up my ass. So I changed into my gym clothes. I went to the gym. I got a 10-mile bike ride in. I went in the sauna. I did some planks, to take care of this shit.
I fucking told you. I called it last week. This is his gym routine.
Mm-hmm.
No weights. It's just he spams the bike for a little bit and then jumps in the sauna, and that's his
bike sauna planks. Which
do any of these assholes who go and work out at the gym just not talk about it? Do they ever go that they don't mention it?
That's the other thing too. Like riding a bike is something I can do without being at the gym. I have a treadmill in my house. There's a lot of there's free weights. There's things you could do. These assholes go to the gym and do shit that you could do anywhere.
Yeah, you could
or
do
just sit in a
planks.
sauna.
This
You
is
could do
like
planks at home.
Yeah,
you don't need.
No, you don't.
This
need
is
the gym for that.
literally the stuff I'm doing. That's like low impact, not super hard for like physical therapy and rehab.
Yeah,
I ride a recumbent bicycle. I do like squats, stretches, tippy toes. This isn't working out. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I sweat.
What is going on with his nose in this though?
There's
something up, right?
He does the same exercises as a middle-aged woman.
Yeah.
Going through menopause. Like that is her exercise regimen.
And I got a great workout in. And I said, you know what? I'm feeling really good. In that time, I took $290 from the Steel Toe Corporate Fund and put it right into the old Steel Toe. I gave myself a paid vacation day. So the goal today was knocked out. It was...
Hold on, how much?
Rickade, is you listening to this?
Hold on, how much?
Where the money is $290.
So he passes the goal straight through his... Like, if he would have gotten the $290 from the listeners, he would have passed all that through to his personal account? That's how he does it?
That's a good question. That's a good point. Yeah, because he's saying that's the same way as making the goal is by transferring it from the corporate account.
Why even have the company?
Thank you. I have no idea why he has a company. It makes zero sense. There's no one on the payroll. There's no reason for it. It's so stupid.
Planks, to take care of this shit.
I backed up too far.
And I got it.
Yeah.
That isn't what he's trying to do spot reduction on his belly fat.
I know. He's so stupid. That's why he thought he was going to get rid of his double chin by doing the chin exercise. Like, that's how that works. It's fast.
That's spot reduction. Like, that shit's been disproved for so long. Just stop eating. Like, eat less. That's how you get rid of belly fat.
Yep.
A great workout in. And I said, you know what? I'm feeling really good. In that time, I took $290 from the Steel Toe Corporate Fund and put it right into the old Steel Toe. I gave myself a paid vacation day. So the goal today was knocked out. It was taken care of. It was hammered out. We hit the goal. And I'm like, man, we should do that more often.
So he's taking $290 out of the Steel Toe Corporate Fund and putting it towards the goal?
The Steel Toe private fund is what he said, but
in reality, it's towards the goal so that it doesn't need to hit
hitting the goal. Putting 290 into the Steel Toe corporate fund, not out of it.
Right. But he took it out and then put it back in again.
How
what's
we
the bank?
even know that there's not even a Steel Toe corporate, any of this shit, probably.
I mean, it's like Chad Zumach talking about money. You're just like, who cares? None of this means anything.
This guy needs a
fake
wash.
He does.
So what's the contract?
He does have a company.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a real company, Pat.
Oh, if you've checked it out, okay, then I'll take your word for it.
This stalker over here, he knows.
You
stay off the
This company's got an HRO out against them right now.
It's true.
air. We hit the goal. If I go on the air, we miss the goal. I make more money. I make more money not doing a show than I do doing a show.
Right.
Until Steel Toe Media Incorporated runs out of money. Then I guess I would have to start doing shows again. So always nice to have a little rainy day, a little vacation pay.
Another
and
win
I
for the
thought, you
town.
know what?
Yeah.
Internet's out. Big W.
Didn't have to do a show, and he even made more money than he would have. It's crazy.
This
is
would be like sorry, yeah, you go.
For 4 months, when I was earning no money on this show, but I just kept taking money out of the corporate account and paying myself, so it was like I didn't miss any work at all.
Right.
It's like, the corporate account's empty.
Should do this forever.
It's like if Chad takes some of his payout from GoFundMe and then uses that to pay off more of the GoFundMe so that he ends up hitting his GoFundMe goal. It's like the number goes up, but nothing's changed for you. You've got less money, actually.
His bike was
Rainy
stolen.
day, a little vacation pay. And I thought, you know what? Couple of things. Number one, I miss my audience. I fucking hate that I like doing a show for you guys because some of you are just plain nasty. And you say you love me. That's the weird. Do you understand the abusive relationship you and I are in? I abuse you. I say all kinds of horrible things about you. You say all kinds of horrible things about me. And yet we express this appreciation. You show up every day to watch it, so you don't hate it. That's a lie. You love the show. You show up every day. You only show up every day to something you're a fan of. And I sit here.
Cope. That is some serious cope right there. All you hate watchers, you actually are loving all of this.
You said you say you love me.
Yes.
They don't.
He's talking to Bubble Popper right here. You must like my show. You watch every show. No. He puts it on subreddit, and we play it on the show. What do you mean?
Day to something you're a fan of. And I sit here and I browbeat you and talk about how mean and nasty you are, but I show up and do a show that makes me happier than a pig in shit every day.
You just said you love a paid vacation.
He did. He was excited to not do it.
You have to show up stupid. Yes. You have to. You freak out if you don't hit the goal. That means you would kill yourself if you didn't do a show. You have to. You don't love it.
So we really are in a codependent, abusive relationship. So I'm done at the gym. I'm driving home, and I'm like, I'm going to throw some shit in my hair when I get home. And if the internet's working, I'm going on because I want to talk about this Fauci shit, and I want to talk about what a disaster Iran's become. I want to talk about those.
No, good. Well, thank God you were on there because
He loves his audience so much. He just wants to wrap his arms around them until they can't breathe.
He just wants to shove his forehead into their foreheads.
Not in front of the kids.
Look at this. My sister-in-law, Chaos Queen, coming in. Oh my goodness, is that Candy? Wow, so cool. That is Candy. That would, of course, be who are these podcasts? Freeze-dried candy. I could talk well. And you can get it at lieselandfriendsgourmet.com. Pick up your Who Are These Podcasts candy.
Let me guess what makes it Who Are These Podcast candy? It all has the same taste. Could you surround yourself with yes men, Carl?
I get it. Jacob Shed.
It comes with like 50 of them in one go.
Jacob Shed says, Aaron, Chad, and John all claim to work out and all look like shit. Yeah, it's better to just act like you don't go to the gym and let people be like, whoa, you go to the gym? Like, whatever. People are so stupid. Perry Randy Blue, which queer is more bashable, Carl or Aaron? I don't think I can answer that one.
Pat doesn't have a car.
Mike Cuts. Carl, Donna Mills is 85, formerly from Knots Landing, is going on OnlyFans. Thought of you when I seen this. Well, thank you. Yes, I'm I mean, to the older ladies, I appreciate it. Jesus. Dorkbert Immel, he explained why he has a company. It's so if he pisses someone off enough, he thinks he's protected from liability from being sued. Steel Toe would be sued, not Aaron himself.
Well, it's good that the company went to jail rather than him.
Good point. And Gumshoe Mike says, far be it from me to quibble with 3 accomplished artists and whoever Moody is. But Cobain does indeed hit those notes.
That was Carl who said that.
It was me
Not
who
Moody.
said that. It seemed like he was straining on those. I'm not sure he hit those notes.
He was straining. I think he hit him, though. It's just that kind of like scream singing.
Okay. Fair enough. Listen, like I said, I'm a big fan of it. A big fan of that album. And I do like his version of that David Bowie song better than David Bowie's version. There, I said it.
It's a stylistic choice to get the notes wrong.
Listen, I'm a Dinosaur Jr. fan, so you don't always have to hit the notes for me to enjoy the songs. It's fine.
Dinosaur Jr. Jesus.
Yeah.
If you
Speaking of music.
if you like Karmic singing karaoke, you're going to love In the Pines.
Perfect. Speaking of music, if you're in the Western New York area, the Ice Dumps are performing tomorrow night, Skylark Lounge. Come down and see producer Chris, myself, Lucy Typebox, the rest of the band performing all instrumental rock music. I want to thank Pat Dixon for being here as our guest today.
Pleasure. My pleasure.
P. Dixon, Dixon. What do you got going on, Pat?
Well, doing shows all the time at P. Dixon, and I guess over here at Skeptical Robot at 7, which is Luigi Greenberg's channel. And I never talk about Steel Toe on my show, ever. But it's good to know that Monday he'll be talking about me not having a car. I'm looking forward to that.
For sure. It's funny, he does bring us up on Mondays because he does watch This Little Piggy, but he pretends he doesn't. He doesn't have time to watch any of this stuff. But I bet I'll have a few comments for you and other people.
He had the I don't know. We didn't cover it but he got a pocket dial from Matt this week.
Okay.
His
Matt, ex-friend.
His ex-friend Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, his phone liked a comment from Aaron that he had texted him back when they were having a falling out.
Okay.
And then he was like, "Sorry, it's a butt dial," and Aaron didn't quite believe it. So Matt's back in the picture. Corey's back in the picture. The gang's getting back together.
They'll be on radio before you know it.
That is exciting.
What about Oz, though? Will he be back?
He's already there.
Oh.
He hasn't been back in years.
Dude, Oz is such a nothing. It was so funny hearing Blind Mike talk about that. It's like, all I heard was like all this stuff like, Oz is a wild man. You don't know what's going to happen. And he just sits there like, boop.
It's just these people are such duds. Johnny, Oz, and Aaron's not their friend in real life and doesn't hang out with them. And who can blame him? They're complete duds.
They're all losers.
Well, he's got a Tesla, so he's been he's doing well.
Bacon Bits, anything you have going on? Are you doing a members only show tonight? Talking to you, Bacon
shit,
Bits.
that's me. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, members only show tonight. Come by Carla House.
That is the Nobody Likes Onions YouTube channel. Get a membership over there. It's worth it. Lots of members only content, and the Friday night shows are fantastic. So tune in tonight to Nobody Likes Onions. Moody, anything you're promoting, my friend?
Just play the music.
Well, I can't do that because now I have new super chats. Clyde, 5197. Nirvana was basically a punk band, and we all know punk singers are known for trying to hit perfect pitch. Stop it, Carl.
Ace of Base is actually really...
Kurt Cobain was not a great guitar player. He was a great songwriter and a very good singer. So I disagree. I do agree that Nirvana is the reason why punk rock became so popular later on in the 90s, but they were not a punk band. And Kurt
we're doing covers tonight on NLO. We're doing cover night.
All right. I like it. Tuta Serial says, Chad just held his hands to show he doesn't shake, and he shook. I believe that. Why is he so why is he such a nervous wreck all the time?
Probably coming off alcohol. Oh, no.
Insecurity.
Yeah, I guess there's a few reasons. All right, guys. Thanks for being here for This Little Piggy. Next week, back on the good channel. Nobody Likes Onions.
There's a show in town, it's going down. Every week we're back on solid ground. Steel toe slipping, but we're gripping. Got the tea to spill, it's always flipping. From April's script to Aaron's glee. Oh, this drama's just a spree. Polydrama, legal trauma, another win. Oh, that's the karma. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars, and this little piggy's breaking down. Wow! Every week we're cabbage flow. Tune in for this little piggy show. From revenge porn to felony, it's a circus, can't you see? The toe is bent, the goal is spent. His empire crumbles, all hell sent. April's playlist on repeat. Aaron's lies we can't defeat. The countdown's on, it won't take long to see this piggy squeal his song. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars, and this little piggy's breaking down. Wow! Every week moving cabbage flow. Tune in for this little piggy show. Oh, this little piggy ain't missing a thing. Just sit back, laugh, and watch the king.